Down on the floor to Quincy Guerrier. 17-10 for the half. 7-2 Illinois. Russia's doing a good job, too, up there at the top of the Chrysler Center. Here is Damask. Pass deflected as he tried to get it to Coleman Hawkins. It goes out of bounds off of Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan's trying to play the two bigs and the big guys aren't used to stepping out that far, Brian, and playing in those pick and rolls.
With a shot clock at 20, they'll inbound it. Here's Coleman Hawkins between the circles and the big blue M there in midcourt. Here's a drive by Damask, right baseline, double team, pass inside Rogers, out top Hawkins, wide open three, short. Rebound, puck forward, deflected out top to Coleman. Back to Luke Goody. The Illini reset it, up 7-2. 3.5 minutes into the game. Hawkins, right of the lane, backing his way down, banging bodies inside with Kamwa. Turnaround jumper with the right hand. Missed it, wouldn't go. And the rebound to Michigan. Here they come. Namari Barrett to the basket. Layup. Missed it short. Blocked away by Rogers. The Illini on the break. Here they come, 5-on-4. Rogers to the basket. Missed it with the right hand. Ball deflected on the left wing to Guerrier. And the Illini reset it. 16-10 for their half. The Illini up 7-2 here in Wolverine country. Backing
Athletics and Go Blue get your podcasts. This is the Michigan Sports Network from Learfield.
Here in the 2023 Ford F-150 with best-in-class
standings of your favorite school or alma mater at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at thedirectorscup.com. That's thedirectorscup.com and L Directors Cup on Twitter. Trophies will be awarded in June 2024 to the winning institutions in all competitive divisions. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
Size, speed, unwavering work ethic, and a drive to succeed. Illini coaches look for it with recruits. You look for it too when it comes to land care equipment. With AHW's Build and Price tool, you can create the exact John Deere lawn tractor, compact tractor, or gator, and add the attachments you need to take on any task. Plus, you can determine your own down payment and financing. Try the Build and Price tool at ahwllc.com. Proud sponsor of the Fighting Illini.
Now you have an expert to help you create the kitchen and bathroom of your dreams. Kim Udy has joined Kirchner Building Centers and is ready to work some magic in your home. From basic remodeling to complete layout renovations or brand new construction. She's ready to assist with cabinets, countertops, paint, flooring, and more. Kim is available to homeowners and contractors throughout East Central Illinois and the Champaign-Urbana area. Call 217-495-1505. Your vision becomes a reality with Kim Udy and Kirchner Building Centers.
A 7-0 run. They've held Michigan scoreless for 3.5 minutes, and they've jumped out after being down 2-0. They're up 7-2, just under 16 minutes to go in the first half here in Ann Arbor. Good start.
And yeah, really good start from Illinois, especially on the defensive end right now, holding a bigger Michigan team because they got a big team on the floor to just 25%. And then the ball movement has been really good. Love to see Ty's aggressiveness right now. And here he is at the free throw line shooting 2 more.
Yep, and he's been pretty good at the line lately. 17 of 25 for the year, 68%.
Man, that's a huge jump from last year.
It really is. Shows it up there and got it.
Just shows the work the young man has put in.
Really has. The sophomore from Saginaw, Michigan. I'm sure he's got some family members here, I would assume. Rogers with 3. Hawkins has 5. It's 8-2 Illinois. 8-0 run. Nico Moretti is checked in the game. First time he's been in a game for quite a while. And a second free throw for Ty is good and fast. Nico's last game was November 19th. It's almost a couple of months ago now. 9-2 Illinois. He'll guard number 4, Burnett. Way out top with it, Doug McDaniel. Fires the three over Moretti and missed it. Rebound tapped under the basket. Grabbed by Ty Rogers. Here comes Nico Moretti. Left to right, number 11. Lost it on the floor. Nearly turned it over in the backcourt. Gets it back. Now Nico will reset it. 18 to shoot. Now he drives, kicks. Right corner, Goody for 3. Missed it. Followed by Guerrier is good.
There you go.
On the slam for Guerrier.
Way to finish on that weak side, Brian. Like I told you, man. Coach Henson used to always say 70% of the time a shot taken from one side is going to rebound on the other.
And Guerrier was right there. It's an 11-2 Illinois lead. They've scored 11 straight. Guerrier on the rebound. What a feed, too, by Moretti. Too Goody in the corner. Here's a free throw line catch. Terrace Reed Jr. And he knocks it down from 15. The sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri, ends the Illinois 11-0 run. They hadn't scored in about 4 minutes there. 14:50 for the half. 11-4 Illinois. Here is Nico Moretti down to Hawkins. Swings it left side to Goody. Right wing to Ty Rogers. Attacks his man. Kicks to Coleman Hawkins in the left corner. Dribbles to the top of the key and dribbles back out. 7 to shoot. Now to Nico Moretti. Guarded by McDaniel with 2. With 1. Forced up an off-balance shot. Wouldn't go in. Tapped by Rogers won't go in. And the rebound to Terrace Reed Jr. of Michigan. 11-4 Illinois. 14:24 for the half. Drive by McDaniel to the kiss off the glass. And it's up and good. He averages 17 a game. The sophomore from Washington, D.C. And it's 11-6. Little 4-0 run here by the Wolverines. Moretti out top. Chased by McDaniel. Give and go. Bounce pass, Hawkins, layup off the glass, missed it. Rebound tapped out.
Now to Rogers left corner. He'll back down against McDaniel. Williams comes in to help. Moretti now around to the rainbow. Right corner, Goody, shot fake. Shimmies to the left. Didn't take a 3. Here's Hawkins now guarded by Reed with a shot clock again dwindling. It's at 5 as the Chrysler Center.
With 1 and a foul. As the shot clock was winding down to 0, a foul on Michigan.
And that didn't flow the way I'm sure Coach would have wanted it to, but you got the right thing at the end, and Coleman did the right thing. Instead of settling for a jump shot, he attacked the bigger, slower Tyler to the basket, and now he gets 2 free throws for the reward.
And he was doing a lot of dribbling in the corner there as the shot clock was winding down. Hawkins, 76% for the year. The first one good. The Illini have hit all 3 of their free throws. They're shooting 73% as a team. Goody checks out. Justin Harmon is in. Damask is out there now with Guerrier, Hawkins, Moretti, and Harmon. And you can already see the quickness of Nico Moretti, what he does at that point guard spot. 11-6 Illinois. The Illini have missed 7 of their last 8 shots, but they still have the lead. And Hawkins makes both free throws. He has 7 points, and Dane Danger checks in the game.
I love Nico on the floor. He's a true point guard. He's looking to get everyone where they're supposed to be and get them set up. He's excellent in the pick and roll and can definitely knock down a 3-point shot when he has the opportunity.
Youssef Kayak, young man, is checked in the game from Beirut, Lebanon. Here's a jumper right wing. McDaniel buries it from the right side for 2, and it's 13-8 Illinois. McDaniel with his second basket. To the other end we go in the orange. Moretti to the basket. Free throw line. Throws it away. Tried to hit Vincent Guerrier. And Guerrier went one way. The ball went out of bounds. Turnover Illinois. Just their second. The Illini shooting 33%. Michigan at 44%. Again, the young man Kayak is in. He's from France, but he's originally from Beirut, Lebanon. And also in is Will Cheddar, 6'8", 245 sophomore. He's a dangerous three-point shooter. Doesn't shoot many, but when he does, he makes them at a 63% clip. Left wing. Here's a drive. Cut off down there is Llewellyn is in the game. Jalen Llewellyn. Here's a drive by Cheddar. Off-balance jumper from 10. Missed it. Gets his own rebound. Put it up. Missed it. Blocked. Loose ball. Foul on Illinois. And hitting the floor hard. Down there is Kamwa, and Guerrier helps pick him up off the floor. 13-8 Illinois. They jumped down 11-2. They've slowed down a little bit with no field goals the last 3 minutes. And at the line is Olivier Kamwa, who had 20 points in their win on Monday against Ohio State. He'll go to the line here with 2 shots. Illinois with their first foul. Michigan has 2. He's a 69% foul shooter. He rattles in the first one, his first point of the night. He averages 17.
Yeah, just looking at his form, that 69% is not real, because that kid can really shoot the ball. Look, really good shot release on his ball.
And he made them both. And Michigan was down 11-2. Now they're down 13-10.
Got to get back to better ball movement, Brian. And then shows on that last instance, we gave up only 2 offensive rebounds. May look like only 2, but it gave them opportunities. Got to do a better job at rebounding.
Line break the press. They get it to Damas. Swing it right side to Nico Moretti. Stutter step around Cheddar. Now to Dane Danger in the paint. Steps through the lane, trying to hit Guerrier off his hands. Loose ball Moretti. Drives to the rim. Lays it up and in. Along the right baseline, Nico Moretti. Welcome back. His first game in 2 months since the foot injury, and it's 15-10. Illinois back to a 5-point lead. Backdoor cut, layup, missed. Inside by Williams II. He hits the floor, rebound Harmon. In the corner, Guerrier. Left corner 3, and he got it. Quincy Guerrier as the Illini push it down the floor, and Guerrier has 5, and it's 18-10. Illinois back to an 8-point lead. Here's a jumper for 3 out top. Kamwa knocks it down. Boy, he didn't hesitate at all.
No, he didn't. Shot that with confidence.
And he's a guy that didn't shoot many in his years at Tennessee, but Juwan Howard says, let's see you shoot him, and he buries that one at top of the key. It's 18-13 Illinois. Damask inside to Danger. Leans up and in. Missed it with a scoop shot. Rebound to Kamwa for Michigan. 18-13 Illinois up 5. 11:05 for the half. Here's a drive by Llewellyn. In the right corner. Cut off by Guerrier. Circles the lane. Layup off the glass. Is good. Jalen Llewellyn, the former Princeton Tiger, cuts the Illinois lead to 18-15. And here comes the crowd. Moretti in the left corner in the vintage orange jersey. Number 11 looking inside for Danger. Danger looking to post. Spins left. Double team. Bounce pass inside. Guerrier cutting for a slam.
Great find from Dane, but very smart. Quincy saw his defender turn his head, and they say you turn your head, you follow him to the front of the rim, and that's what he did.
Guerrier with a couple of slam dunks. He has 7 points, and now we get a timeout. Called on the floor. 20-15 is the Illini lead. They got down 2-0. They got up 11-2. Had it cut to 11-8. Now they're up 20-15 midway through the first half. We'll take a break. Illinois 20, Michigan 15. 10:23 to go first half on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Discover comfort and tranquility at the Windsor of Savoy. Relax in private, spacious apartments. Savor our renowned freshly prepared meals. Enjoy the ease of chauffeured transportation and a full calendar of engaging activities. Retirement is sweeter when it's shared with friends. And at the Windsor of Savoy, you'll be in good company. Independent living, assisted living, and memory care. At the Windsor of Savoy, owned and operated by Carl Health since 1988. Call 217-351-1437 to schedule a tour today.
Fighting Illini fans, be sure to take advantage of this exclusive offer on Cooper Tires from Neil Tire and Auto Service. You just became an instant winner. Provide the code ILCOOP30 at any Neil Tire store to receive $30 off any set of 4 Cooper tires plus a free alignment check. Again, the code is ILCOOP30. That's ILCOOP30. This offer will expire April 1st, 2024, so stop by Neil Tire to take advantage of this special offer. And remember, Illini fans, nothing beats a Neil deal. With a strong foundation and commitment to quality, IBEW Local 601, Painters District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council serve our local communities with pride and dedication. IBEW Local 601, Painters District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council. Together we are building the Illini.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
This is ludicrous.
but that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Tonight's game brought to you by the University of Illinois College of Aces, improving lives and sustaining the future. And tonight's game also brought to you by Ford. Hustle is what it takes to dominate. It's the
Llewellyn, Kayat, Cheddar, Kamwa, and the aforementioned Jace Howard on the floor for the first time. Left wing Kayat has it. To the left corner, and Kamwa faces up against Hawkins. Modest shot fake. Nothing doing from Hawkins. Backs him down with a right-handed bounce. Into the painted area. Fades away from 7. Hands it. He's so good at that mid-range.
Yes, he is. And I'll tell you what, he's taking his time, being very patient down there, and getting exactly what he wants. So, I mean, he's got to be feeling good about himself on that offensive end right now.
Illinois with the ball at a 20-17 edge. 9:48 to play first half. Straight on, it's Damask. Works into the painted area, floats it up. Well short. Good rebound, Kayat for Michigan. That's just the 8th all year for Yo-Yo. Brings it to the center line. Hands off Howard. High to the left. It's Michigan's point guard right now, Jalen Llewellyn. Now to Howard, straight on. Whistled away from the basketball, and a loose ball, or a foul called there on Justin Harmon away from the basketball. He and Cheddar tussling. That is Illinois' second foul.
Yeah, if you got one concern area right now, you'd be thinking of the Wolverines with giving up 10 points in that painted area. And they haven't really necessarily been on a dominant post player in there. It's guys cutting to the basket. So Michigan's got to clean that up.
Kayat, Llewellyn, and Kamwa exit. McDaniel, Burnett, and Reed, 3 starters back in there with Cheddar and Howard. Right baseline, McDaniel. Shuttles it left corner, Burnett. Stumbling along the baseline, takes it in. Missed a layup, but there's Cheddar to two-handed home straight on from a foot away, 20-19 Illinois.
I'll tell you what, that energy that Will Cheddar gives the Wolverines off the bench. Talk about a guy getting in there doing the dirty work.
Damask backing down against Burnett. Splits by him, works in, lays it up and in. Left block with a right hand, plus a foul coming. Boy, it looked like Burnett had the defensive positioning, and then Damask with a strong burst to the cup. Able to blow by Burnett, and he has an and one opportunity to, at this point, push it to a 3-point Illini lead. A chance to make it 23-19.
Yeah, well, Michigan is doubling baseline, and as they double baseline and come out of it, if you're Damari Burnett, you've got to adjust yourself to that double team coming. They're no longer there. You've got to position your body to say, hey, I'm by myself.
Free throw in and out for Marcus Damask, who leads the Big Ten in foul shooting. He's at 90%. So Michigan catches a massive break there. They bring into the Illini Luke Goody for Justin Harmon. Burnett in between the circles to the left wing, and McDaniel. Flutter it in, high block left Reed. Shimmy shakes, now backs down against Hawkins. Double clutch banker, nowhere close. Good defense, Hawkins, and Goody swarms in for the Illini rebound.
Yeah, that's where I like to see Terrence Reed Jr. have that go-to move, and I think his go-to move is going to be either a left-hand or right-hand jump hook in the lane.
Rogers trying to juke his way by Jace Howard, who's sticking with him. Inside, low block left shot fake, and he's able to finish. Hit the front rim 3 times before tickling the twine. Good move from Rogers, 24-19 Illinois.
Tell you what, there's some banging going down there on that post area, and they're allowing them to play.
Floater by McDaniel for the right elbow, no, but Reed got the rebound and finishes with a left hand. In amongst really no trees there, 24-21 Illinois with 8:05 to play, half one.
And it's good to see Terrence Reed Jr. get his paws on there and actually possess that basketball, take his time, and power it back up.
He's got 6 points and 3 rebounds. Burnett punches a dribbling basketball out of bounds, working against Marcus Damask. And that brings about a media timeout. 24-21 Illinois, 7:54 left first half. On this, the Michigan Sports Network from Learfield.
Okay, confession time. I just shopped Kohl's clearance and I might have gone a little overboard. But who can blame me with all the major markdowns going on? I saved 70% on so many great finds, like cozy fleece sweats, comfy PJs, a cute sweater, stylish jeans, and I could keep going. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on Kohl's clearance major markdowns. And if you see me there again, no you didn't. Select styles, up to 70% clearance offer ends January 21st. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Give to the cutting Williams, who lays it in, and one coming.
This is Michigan basketball from Learfield.
Celsius, the essential energy you need to fuel your passion for Michigan basketball. Pop open a can of Celsius and experience better for you energy with 0 sugar and 7 essential vitamins, helping you keep up with every play and celebration. Whether you're in Chrysler Center or cheering from your couch, Celsius will help keep you energized for every minute of game time. Celsius, essential energy to help you live fit. Go Blue. Find Celsius at a retailer near you or at Celsius.com.
Wolverines fans, it's time to join the University of Michigan Credit Union, the leaders and best in local banking. We are here to help you stay on top of your game with competitive loan rates and championship service to meet all your financial needs. Access your account with our conveniently located branches and ATMs, 24/7 online banking, and our mobile app. To learn more about our services or find a branch near you, visit umcu.org. UMCU is a proud partner of Michigan Athletics. The University of Michigan Credit Union is federally insured by NCUA.
24-21 Illinois, 7:54 left first half. Great sign up on the video board. This is my first basketball game with my dad. Go Blue. Between that and all the Lions gear, it's been a fun little media time out here. A member of the Maze Rage had the Lions will win the Super Bowl sign written out. Do you believe, Terry Mills?
I believe. And tell you what, you got to have that attitude to take it one game at a time. Don't get ahead of yourself right now. Let's take care of business against Tampa Bay on Sunday first. And you talked about the crowd. I see the Orange Crush traveled on the road here. I mean, they're way up, but I tell you what, they're here.
Yeah, they are way up. Opposite side of Illinois' bench, but they're representing. It's a great fan base. And boy, going to Champaign, it's a tough place to play. Michigan will go there next month. As the official property restoration partner of Michigan Athletics, Belfort Property Restoration is celebrating and honoring first responders and members of the armed forces in our community. To nominate someone, visit mgoblue.com/hero. Olivier Kamwa pacing the Wolverines with 7 points. A couple of Illini are at 7. Quincy Guerrier and Coleman Hawkins. Hawkins averages 10.5 a ball game. He does so much beyond offense for Illinois, but he has really come to play on the offensive side in the game's first 12 minutes.
Yeah, he's a gamer. He just knows how to win basketball games. So,
baseline left, Goody inbounds to Rogers. Tiptoes his way, left point, lost the handle, retrieves it. Now Hawkins right side, shot clock down to 4, pulls up for a 25-foot heave that goes. Coleman Hawkins, 2 for 3 from downtown. It's 27-21 Illinois. He didn't have to quite trigger it that quickly, but the shot clock was dwindling. Now McDaniel spins the pass, high block left. Kamwa surveys the scene as he goes to the dribble. He'll shoot from the left baseline, fades from 6 feet away, scores it again. Kamwa's 3 of 4 shooting. Michigan down 4.
Yeah, I believe that the fight in the line, I better send some help, and they better send it in a hurry.
Head of the key, dribbling Damask. Hands off right point, Guerrier working inside on Jace Howard. Steps into a left elbow jumper, no good. Batted up against the backboard by Reed. And it caroms to Burnett. Now left side, Kamwa 3 swirls out. I think was halfway down. Rebounded by Guerrier. And then he threw it to Goody, who wasn't expecting it. It hit him between the 1 and 10 in white on that orange jersey. But there are no Wolverines around. Illinois with the basketball and a 27-23 advantage. 6:38 to play first half here at Chrysler Center. Left elbow, Guerrier spinning on Jace. He'll flip it up there. Front rim, no. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch, Hawkins. I think he got him off the side of the right shoulder. Michigan's ball as Terrence Williams II replaces Jace Howard for the Wolverines.
I'll tell you what, Michigan's post-line defense has probably been the best I've seen. I mean, being able to show some resistance down there on that post area.
6:30 to play, 27-23 Illinois. McDaniel, Burnett, Kamwa, Reed, and Williams, the 5 starters out there for Michigan. No-look feed for McDaniel toward Burnett, deflected but got there. Burnett right elbow, Jay is a swish. Burnett's first bucket in 4 tries, 27-25 Illinois.
Yeah, I believe Doug and Terrence Reed Jr. will eventually, one of these days, get on the same page, but you just can't throw Terrence Reed those type of passes.
Now Hawkins sings it into Rogers, shot fake, got McDaniel up, shoots and misses from low on the left, but he does induce the foul. It's Doug's first and the team's 4th of the half. Rogers, the Saginaw native, he played sparingly last year, 17 minutes a game, averaged 3 points a game. I've been impressed with what I've seen from this young man in his sophomore season.
Yeah, sparingly. 17 minutes is playing. I don't know about sparingly. I mean,
that's fair. Scored sparingly is probably better to say it. First free throw, in and out. Still 27-25 Illinois. 5:59 left in a game that Michigan's lone lead came at 2-0. One more for Rogers. Front rim and off. Rebound Reed. An 0 for 2 trip for Rogers, a 68% free throw shooter. Illinois early on, 4 of 7 from the stripe. Left wing Williams back to McDaniel center circle. Directs traffic with a right-handed point. Now to Burnett, handoff left wing Williams. Declines a Reed screen, has it top right of the block end. Now free throw line Burnett. Shoved Rogers a bit, no whistle. Timer at 5. Kamwa high on the right. Going to work against Guerrier. Drives, shoots from the free throw line. Missed it off the heel twice. Boarded by Guerrier for the orange-clad Illini. Now right wing, here's Rogers. Head of steam, spinning right of the lane. Give to a cutting Hawkins. Go back down against Burnett. Burnett poked it away. Hawkins saves it right corner. Cross-court pass to Damask. Shot fake. Behind the back bounce, left baseline. Working on Williams. Shot clock down to 8. Whistle and a foul coming on Michigan. Boy, that seemed to be after there was some tussling going on. But it's Namari Burnett's second foul, and it comes away from the ball at the 5:06 mark of the first half, with Illinois up 2. Did you see anything there, T?
No, I didn't. I mean, and actually the call was made with 9 seconds on the shot clock.
That prompts a quick return to the ball game for Jalen Llewellyn. He played 1:14 on Monday. Here he is, getting close to 4 game minutes today. Dangerous inbound, finds Hawkins head of the key. Had to reach up to grab it to Damask, shot fake. Working in on Reed. Banks missed it. Rebound, Goody offensively, and he scores it from the same spot Damask missed. 29-25 Illinois.
You know, if you're Wolverine, you just can't assume that that shot's going in. You got to finish the job down there and rebound that basketball.
McDaniel tried to have an entry feed toward Reed, and Damask kicked it out of bounds. Michigan has held Damask to just 2 points. Came in averaging 23 points a game in Big Ten play. Only 5 games, but that's a monster number. Inbound McDaniel. Wolverines down 4. 4:40 left before intermission. Right wing Williams picked up his bounce. Finds McDaniel center circled around her Kamwa hedge. McDaniel crafty bouncing, driving in on Guerrier. Takes it strong and lays it in. Scooping left block, 29-27. That's where Doug is so smooth.
Yeah, a lot of magical going on there. But we'll take it.
Right side Hawkins, head of steam, driving right baseline. Good defense by Reed to prevent him from getting to the bucket. Out of the right now, it's Damask. Has Reed on a switch. Damask dribbling with his jersey untucked. Takes it strong, floats and scores right baseline. 31-27 Illinois. Outlet ahead, McDaniel to Llewellyn. He'll bank, he will score it over Hawkins. Transition opportunity for Michigan. Their first fast break points, 31-29 Illinois.
Yeah, first fast break point in some games, if you will. I mean, good that the Wolverines are kicking that ball up and getting those type of opportunities.
Damask starts backing down against McDaniel from the three-point line. Works to 12 feet, fades and scores. 33-29. Both these teams right around 50% from the floor now.
Yeah, just like that, Damask has found a way to get himself going. But Michigan pretty much had him in check.
Right point, McDaniel, a rebuttal three. Thuds off the heel. Easy rebound, Guerrier. Illini the ball and a 4-point lead. 3:20 left first half. Media stoppage of the next dead ball. Damask working against Llewellyn. Zinging into a cutting Harmon. Scooping and scoring left block. Great find for Damask's first assist. 35-29 Illinois.
Yeah, that'll be something I'll talk with Coach Sadie Washington about, is guys flashing in there.
Now Reed takes it strong. Burns by Hawkins and finishes on the right side. 35-31. T. Reed's got 8 and 4. Boy, back and forth we go offensively. Illinois with the ball. They've made their last 4 shots. Damask, similar back down strategy against McDaniel. Llewellyn comes in for a double team, and then Damask traveled with it. Michigan wanted a jump ball. They'll settle for a better outcome. The travel for Illinois' second turnover today.
Yeah, how aggressive have the Wolverines defense been? I mean, always talk about paying attention to detail and trusting the game plan. Well, Michigan is doubling from that baseline, and that trust is starting to kick in. Just got to get the guys on the opposite side to cut down on those cutters and start buying in.
35-31 Illinois with 2:38 to play first half. We'll pause for a break. This is Michigan basketball from Learfield. You can afford to go blue. The University of Michigan's generous Go Blue Guarantee financial aid offer provides free tuition for in-state families who meet the income, asset, and academic requirements, keeping a world-class education affordable for Michigan residents. Learn if you qualify at goblueguarantee.umich.edu. That's goblueguarantee.umich.edu.
Hometown feel and big-time winning. That's Saginaw Eagles Landing, the place where everyone greets you with smile after smile. In the casino, at the restaurants, or in the hotel, this is a getaway that makes you feel right at home. We've got hundreds of slots, great food, and a comfy place to stay. So come on in and see what the good times are all about. Saginaw Eagles Landing Casino and Hotel. Real fun, real friendly. Visit saginaw-eagleslanding.com for complete rules and details.
Some things are just made for each other. Chips and dip, socks and shoes. YouTube TV and WOW Internet. It's the ultimate bundle. Super fast WOW Internet and an amazing live TV experience from YouTube TV. Watch 100 plus channels, live sports, and unlimited DVR space included. For a limited time, get super fast internet and YouTube TV starting at just $82.98 per month. Sign up for our fastest speed and get $300 on us. Limited to new customers with auto-pay and paperless billing. Subject to change. Terms and fees apply. Additional YouTube TV terms and conditions apply.
For over a century, Michigan Medicine has been on a mission to bring Michigan answers to patients and families across Michigan and beyond. It's why University of Michigan Health is honored to have been named Michigan's #1 hospital once again by U.S. News & World Report, and to have been named year after year to the prestigious honor roll of the nation's top hospitals. If you need a Michigan answer in your life, think Michigan Medicine and visit michigananswers.com.
Illinois 35, Michigan 31 with 2:38 remaining in this first half. How would you like to be able to listen to us synced up to your TV in the comfort of your own home? To learn how, go to syncmygame.com. That's syncmygame.com. Well, Michigan shooting 50%. Illinois shooting 52%. Michigan defensively really good on Monday, but this has kind of played out the way many Michigan games have. The Wolverines have been offensively strong, but not quite good enough defensively.
Yeah, and we don't need to see a team shoot north of 50% because Michigan has started to fall in love with that trading basket things, and that's what you don't want to do. I mean, if you're Michigan, you want to find ways to get stopped, and you like to see them shoot around 40% or so to give yourself a chance to win a ball game.
Illinois started 4 of 12 shooting. Since then, they are 10 of 15. Michigan started 4 of 12. Since then, they are 10 of 16. So similar trajectory in this ball game. No one gets you closer to the game than SiriusXM Big Ten Radio. Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason through the regular season and into the postseason. We've got your team covered anywhere you go. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.us/Big Ten Radio 2023. Michigan the ball down 4. Left block, Kamwa faces up against Rogers. Goes to work, working with a right-handed bounce. Fades from the paint about 5 feet away, off the front rim. Easy rebound for Hawkins. Number 3 for him with 10 points. Illini with the basketball. They've made their last 4 from the floor. Have a 4-point lead. Just 2:04 remaining here in this first half. And a whistle away for the basketball. Hold called on Michigan. And it's on T-Will. Number 2 on him, joining Damari Burnett in that category. Let's see what the Wolverines elect to do with T-Will. Right now, he will stay out there. Unlike Burnett, who's on the bench with 2 fouls. Hawkins in between the rings. Left side, Damask. Guarded by Kamwa. Tries to drive in. Pauses left elbow. Works his way to the right block. Missed it low on the right. The rebound was in the grasp of Guerrier, who wanted an over and back call. Fell out of his hands. Michigan's ball. Left side, here's a long 2 with foot on the line by Williams, and he airballed it. Rebound jumping out of bounds by Harmon. Maybe it was partially blocked. As Harmon went after that as if it was going to be Michigan's ball had he let it go out. 90 seconds left first half. Illinois by 4. Rogers driving. Zings it right corner. Damask an open 3. Back iron. Back rim. No good. Rebound tapped up by Harmon. Didn't get it to fall. But a third chance for Guerrier. He scores it on Illinois' 7th offensive rebound of the half.
Yeah, they're just sitting up playing volleyball on the boards. I mean, you've got to get in there. I've seen nothing but orange jerseys in there going after that basketball.
Now a foul away for the ball on Illinois. It's Quincy Guerrier, number 1 on the Montreal, Quebec native, and a former Syracuse and Oregon player. Jace Howard back in for Michigan. Williams will exit with those 2 fouls now. Played about a minute with them in his arsenal. 1:03 remaining. Michigan down by a half dozen. Late first half here in Ann Arbor. Reed, handoff, McDaniel shoots it up, left elbow and swishes it. Doug with 8 on 4 of 7 shooting. It's 37-33 fighting Illini.
Yeah, Michigan's initial defense is good. I mean, I just got to see them finish the play.
Rogers driving in, going for the 2-for-1. Euro step nowhere close on a banker. Rebound, Jace Howard in amongst the trees for Michigan. Up ahead, McDaniel. Slithers to the point. Backs things up on a recoil. Now right side, Llewellyn. Skip it in, Kamwa. 1-on-1 against Damask. 3 left-handed bounces. Finds Llewellyn, right point. Rain-making 3. It's good! And a foul! Chance to tie it at the line! On a rain or maybe snow-making 3 from Jalen Llewellyn.
Yeah, good play inside out. Kamwa's drawing so much attention because of the damage he's doing in that painted area. He's leaving guys on the perimeter wide open for shots, and that way Jalen Llewellyn lined the seams up, was able to knock it down.
The foul was on Ty Rogers, his first, Illinois' 4th, and Brad Underwood, Illinois' 7th-year head coach, wants to call his use it or lose it timeout. 24.7 left first half. Illinois up 37-36. Boy, what a huge boost it would be. Can you get this free throw, get a stop, and go into the break tied when you were down by as many as 9?
Yeah, that would be saying a lot. That tells me that you were able to fight through that adversity. I mean, if you'd asked me that a couple games ago, we might have just rolled over. But it's good to see that the Wolverines have a lot of fight in them and playing with a lot of pride right now.
Be sure to check out the official podcast of Michigan Athletics, M Go Blue Podcast, with the Defend the Block episode. Coming up after today's game, you can listen and subscribe to M Go Blue Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. That's M Go Blue Podcasts. So Jalen Llewellyn has 7 points today. Again, he played just a minute 14 in the win Monday over Ohio State. Llewellyn this season has one game with more points than he has today, and that was that 33-minute start at Maryland a week ago when he scored 9. Free throw long, though, rebound Hawkins. So Michigan now will try to settle for just a 1-point halftime deficit. Shot clock dark. Damask crawls past the center line for Illinois. Has it at the center circle, guarded by Jace Howard. Now on a switch, Kamala has it. 10 seconds left. Left wing, shot fake Guerrier. Takes it strong inside. Shot off on a double team. Back to the left pocket, Damask. 3 seconds left. Fades away over Howard. Front iron, no. Rebound tapped up in the air to no one in particular. And Michigan does deliver the stop to get the halftime down by just 1. 37-36 Illinois. The Illini have led pretty much the entire way, but Michigan's within a point. Let's talk about it with Sonny Washington. Here's Terry Mills.
Yeah, Coach Washington, 22 of their 37 points have came in that painted area, and it's not necessarily a post player. What are you seeing that's the breakdown on the opposite side of their defense?
Well, we're not finishing possessions we're giving up too many offensive rebounds and second chance points. Then I thought they had a couple of blow-bys just on ISO dribble. So, those are areas we got to clean up. I think they got 3 threes in this half, and we got to limit them in the second half. They're a really good three-point shooting team. So we just got to keep working and stay disciplined with our box outs to finish possessions.
Yeah, a couple face cuts down there on that opposite side. Is that something that concerned you about keeping your head on a swivel?
Yeah, definitely. We talked a lot about that in our preparation leading up to it and in our walkthrough. So when they get into their backdown game, you can get caught up ball watching, and they're a really good slot cutting team. So you got to be able to take that away as well as be ready to rotate to the X outs on the perimeter.
Well, thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck in the second half. Back to you, Brian.
All righty. Thanks as always, Terry. Always thankful for Sonny Washington's halftime analysis. With the Wolverines down a point to the number 14 team in the nation, Illinois. It's 37-36 Illini. Rob Joyce anchors our halftime coverage with some of the highlights. Checking the out-of-town scoreboard. And then I'll be back with some numbers from this one with the Wolverines down by 1. This is Michigan basketball from Learfield.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
For over a century, Michigan Medicine has been on a mission to bring Michigan answers to patients and families across Michigan and beyond. It's why University of Michigan Health is honored to have been named Michigan's #1 hospital once again by U.S. News & World Report, and to have been named year after year to the prestigious honor roll of the nation's top hospitals. If you need a Michigan answer in your life, think Michigan Medicine and visit MichiganAnswers.com.
Your official home of the Maize and Blue, the Michigan Sports Network from Learfield.
Drive into the new year in the 2023 Ford F-150. With best-in-class towing capacity, the F-150 can help you get the job done. With a great in-stock selection, you're sure to find the perfect F-150 just for you. Returning AZ Plan lessees can lease a 2023 Ford F-150 XLT 4x4 Super Crew for $319 a month for 24 months, with $3,679 due at signing. Payment includes waived security deposit, excludes title, taxes, and license fees. Not all lessees will qualify for Ford Credit Red Carpet Low Mileage Lease. Payment includes $2,000 trade assist, $1,000 renewal, and $750 AXZD bonus cash. Offer ends January 31st, 2024. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Some exclusions may apply. Drive into the new year in a 2023 Ford F-150 for only $319 a month. Only at your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Think Ford first.
Let's recap the first 20 minutes of action with highlights, stats, and analysis here on the Halftime Show. Our coverage of today's game is brought to you by your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Think Ford first. And by the Michigan Gaming Control Board. For tips on how to keep gambling fun, visit don'tregretthebet.org. The Halftime Show begins inside our network studios. Here's your host, Rob Joyce.
An evenly played, fun first half sees Illinois take a 1-point lead into the locker room. 37-36 the lead over Michigan as we look back at the first half highlights. Michigan scored the opening bucket of the game on the first possession, but the next few minutes belonged to the Illini. A 7-0 run before the initial media timeout made it 7-2 Illinois. Then that would continue out of the stoppage.
Right corner three ball. Luke Goody no good, but a follow jam by Quincy Guerrier. And Illinois is up 11-2, 15:25 left first half.
Yeah, not the start you want if you're the Wolverines.
Captain 11-0 Illini run that saw the Wolverines go scoreless for over 4 minutes before Terrace Reed would snap the skid. So playing catch up from the early going, but Michigan never trailed by double digits. In fact, that deficit of 9, the largest. And then really, it lived between a 1 and 2 possession game for the vast majority of the remainder of the half. The defense clamped down. It was Illinois who had trouble finding the bottom of the net for a bit. A 3-minute field goal drought allowed the Wolverines to stay within that aforementioned striking distance.
At the point, Kamwa, left alone, shoots a 3, bangs it down. Kamwa had that there for 3 or 4 seconds. Danger wasn't contesting. Kamwa shot it right between his eyes.
That made it a 5-point game midway through the half. It was a 3-point contest, 20-17. Michigan did get to within 1 on a Will Cheddar bucket 9 minutes to halftime before Illinois responded with the next couple of buckets. Out of the under 8 timeout, a somewhat desperation heave from Coleman Hawkins pushed the lead back up to 6, 27-21 before Michigan scored the next 4. And really, the two teams went back and forth from there. 5 minutes to halftime, it's a 2-point game, 27-25. 4 minutes to halftime, a 2-point game, 31-29. Outside of the 12-second span in which Will Cheddar made it a 1-point contest, the Illini lead lived in the 2 to 6 range from the 11:30 mark all the way until the final minute of the half when the Wolverines again cut it to 1.
Now right side, Llewellyn. Skip it in, Kamwa. 1-on-1 against Damas. 3 left-handed bounces. Finds Llewellyn, right point. Rain-making 3. It's good! And a foul! Chance to tie it at the line! On a rain or maybe snow-making 3 from Jalen Llewellyn.
Llewellyn would miss the free throw. It was a very entertaining first half. Very clean first half. Both teams hovering around 50% shooting offensively. There were a combined 3 turnovers in the half. 2 by Illinois, 1 by Michigan. Well played, Michigan hanging around, but it's Illinois who has a 37-36 lead at the half. Halftime show continues. We'll take another look at the out-of-town scoreboard. A couple of close games among the 2 other top 25 teams in action tonight, and then a late pull-away in the only other Big Ten matchup over at Breslin. We'll tell you about all that and more as you listen to Michigan basketball from Learfield.
Am I a loud talker? Yes. Am I excited right now? Yes. Is it because of Cash Multiplier? Yes.
Everybody's in an uproar over Cash Multiplier, the new series of instant games from the Michigan Lottery, but could you just lower your voice a little?
I'm actually whispering right now.
Ooh, 5 tickets from $1 to $20. Top instant prizes up to $2 million. $190 million in total prizes. This game is a scream, but not literally. Play Cash Multiplier from the Michigan Lottery.
It's instant fun for everyone.
Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career path with flexibility and great pay and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today. This is the Michigan Sports Network from Learfield.
This is University of Michigan basketball, live on WWJ.
The home of the Wolverines and everything else you need.
After the game and all week long, stay with WWJ for live local news.
And traffic and AccuWeather updates every 10 minutes on the 8s.
It's everything you need on your radio, online at WWJNewsRadio.com.
And on your smartphone with the free Odyssey app.
Detroit's news, weather, and traffic station.
WWJ News Radio 950. Depend on us.
Your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers are changing the game with their impressive family of SUVs, like the popular Chevy Equinox. Equinox is the perfect compact SUV. Its sporty style is versatile and spacious. Its safety features surround you with security. And with technology like an available built-in Wi-Fi hotspot, Chevy Equinox keeps you connected wherever you go. Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Michigan. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the University of Michigan and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the University of Michigan.
Michigan trailing Illinois by a point at the half, 37-36. Time now for another check at the scoreboard. Only one other game tonight in the Big Ten. Already a final. Michigan State pulled away from Minnesota late to win at 76-66 over in East Lansing. Game was tied at 62 with 5 minutes to go. Spartans then closed on a 14-4 run. Gophers didn't make a shot in the final 5 minutes. Coming up tomorrow, a lone game pitting Wisconsin against Indiana. Both teams coming off Tuesday night losses. Badgers fell at Penn State while Indiana was blown out at home by Purdue. Then remember, Michigan has the weekend off. Don't play again until Tuesday after tonight. As for everyone else, 3 games on Saturday: Ohio State, Penn State, Iowa welcomes in Purdue, and then Nebraska and Northwestern in Lincoln. 2 more games on Sunday: Maryland, Michigan State, Illinois, Rutgers. Nationally tonight, the only 2 ranked teams to play, both in the American, both already going final. 10th-ranked Memphis, stunned at home by South Florida. The Bulls win at 74-73. USF erased a 20-point second-half deficit to win it with a free throw in the final seconds. Tigers' 10-game win streak is no more, while number 23 Florida Atlantic overcame a halftime deficit to defeat Wichita State 86-77. Owls trailed by 11 at the break before coming from behind to win. Michigan tried to do the same, down by 9 in the early stages, have whittled it down to 1 through 20 minutes. It's Illinois 37, Michigan 36. Brian crunches the first half numbers next as you listen to Michigan basketball from Learfield.
Libman makes a difference. The Libman Mop Crew is part of our winning team. The Libman Mop Crew makes sure the hardwood is clean and safe for the players every game at Chrysler Center. No matter what kind of flooring you have at your home court, Libman has the tools to keep it clean. Our mops, brooms, and brushes are proudly family-made in the USA. Visit Libman.com to see our whole lineup and for a store locator. That's Libman.com. Libman, the official hardwood floor care provider of the Michigan Wolverines.
John Jansen here. We cover all things Michigan athletics on our podcast channel, MGO Blue Podcasts with John Jansen. In the Trenches, presented by Meyer, focuses on all things Michigan football, including exclusive interviews, game previews, and post-game episodes. Defend the Block highlights both men's and women's basketball programs, and Conquering Heroes keeps you in the loop on every team in Ann Arbor. Search MGO Blue Podcasts with John Jansen wherever you get your podcast. That's MGO Blue Podcasts with John Jansen.
Been a good one here in Ann Arbor. Michigan trailing number 14 Illinois 37-36 at the break. And our first half stats are brought to you by your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Think Ford first. Michigan shooting at an even 50% clip. They're just 2 of 6 from downtown after blitzing Ohio State from deep on Monday. 12 of 23 from deep. Individually, Olivier Kamwa pacing all Wolverines with 9, plus 2 rebounds and an assist at a team-high 18 minutes. 8 apiece from Doug McDaniel and Terrace Reed Jr. Reed has added 4 boards. 7 from Jalen Lowell in his second highest total of the season. 2 apiece from Namari Burnett and Will Cheddar. Yusuf Kayat, Jace Howard, and surprisingly, Terrence Williams II have all played, but they have not scored. For Illinois, 45% shooting, 3 of 7 from downtown. They're led by Coleman Hawkins. His game-high 10 points have come on 3 of 6 shooting, a couple of 3 balls, and he's made both of his free throws in 17 minutes. 9 from transfer Quincy Guerrier, who had just 7 in their loss to Maryland on Sunday. A half dozen for both Marcus Damask, who came in averaging 23 points a game in conference play, and Ty Rogers, the sophomore from Saginaw. He's added 6 as well. 2 apiece for Justin Harmon, Luke Goody, and Nicolo Moretti. Moretti played 6 minutes. He has been mostly injured this year, but getting an opportunity tonight. First half stats brought to you by your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Think Ford. First, we'll give you the second half analysis, or the second half here, including Terry Mills' first half analysis as we continue here from Chrysler. 37-36 Illinois. This is Michigan basketball from Learfield.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, exclusive freight partner of Michigan Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Aw, shucks. The game's on TV, but I can't listen to the call of my favorite team broadcasters.
Never fear, Sync My Game is here.
Sync My Game?
Yes, Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Wow, thank you, Mr.
Just remember, syncmygame.com.
37-36 here at halftime in Ann Arbor, Illinois, with the narrow lead in a game that they have had the advantage for 18 and a half minutes. But here are the Wolverines, who trailed by as many as 9 within a single tally. As we give you today's first half difference maker, brought to you by your Auto Value Parts stores. A lot of options here, Terry Mills. It's been a balanced game from both sides. Who do you think's made the biggest impact?
I can go with Terrence Reed Jr. I mean, with the 8 points and 4 rebounds, I thought he got established early, and actually he's playing good basketball right now. So not only just on the offensive end, I think he's became a defender down there in that painted area. He seems to be moving his feet pretty good here today.
So Terrence Reed Jr. is pegged by Terry Mills. Today's first half difference maker, brought to you by your Auto Value Parts stores, where service is the difference. We get it. For Illinois, I think it's got to be Coleman Hawkins, right? I mean, he's so good defensively, and for him to be at 10 points, he averages 10 and a half a ball game. So he's not a player who you measure solely, or I think even primarily from an offensive standpoint, but when he's giving you 10 plus everything else, that's dangerous.
Yeah, yes, it is. And I mean, Michigan's going to have to get a handle on him. And if Michigan expects to win this ball game, they have to take care of that glass. I mean, you gave up 7 offensive rebounds in the first half. Can't allow that here in the second half. You got to shut that water off down there.
Wolverines will bring their starting 5 on the floor of McDaniel, Burnett, Williams, Kamwa, and Reed. Same deal for Illinois. Damask, Rogers, Goody, Guerrier, and Hawkins. Michigan with the basketball. And here comes Doug McDaniel into the forecourt. So Michigan has a chance on this trip to earn their first lead since it was 2-0. Illinois responded with an 11-0 run. Free throw line, Burnett. He'll shoot left elbow now. In and out. Rebound down to Guerrier in Illinois. Early jumper there.
Yeah, a little hesitation there on Namari. I thought he had it coming off in rhythm, and he kind of came to a stop.
Hawkins, high to the right. Gazes to his right. Hands off to Mask. Around a screen from Hawkins. Zings inside. Shot fake on Reed. Banks missed, but got fouled. That for Reed is foul number 2. Damask going to the line for 2 free throws.
Yeah, I know that Terrence Reed Jr. is a shot blocker, but I mean, he's got to be a little bit more disciplined in that, understanding that they're trying to get him off his feet and just wall up right there. Let the 6'6" guy shoot over the 6'10" guy and wish him luck.
Here's Damask, who came in at 90% from the line, leading the Big Ten. First free throw. In and out. And this is the first time that Damask has missed multiple free throws in a game since November 21st of 2022. He is 0 for 2 tonight. Boy, if Michigan wins a narrow one, that's going to loom large. Damask finally straightens things out, makes the second. But man, that's a huge break for Michigan. 38-36 Illinois, 40 seconds into the second half. Burnett left wing, trying to find Kamwa. Instead, delivers left elbow Reed. Back to Burnett. Now they post up Kamwa. Drives inside on his defender, Guerrier. Finds a right corner. Williams misses a 3. Bricked it. Rebound hops out to Damask for Illinois. He'll probe inside, spin, barrel into Kamwa, and an offensive foul called. Don't see many charges with that rule change, but Kamwa got position, and Damask was all over the place.
Yeah, he gave his body up on that play, and as you said, you don't see a whole lot of those, and those are what I call plays that could really kind of give your team that little lift that they need.
I think they got the elbow more than even the positioning by Combo. Now McDaniel, Banker, got it. We're tied, low on the right. McDaniel able to slither in and score. 38 all. Now right side Rogers. To the right wing and Hawkins. 18:35 remaining. Game knotted up. Rogers spinning on Combo. Underneath to the right. Couple of shot fakes. He'll score it. Second time today, he's hit that front rail on kind of a line drive, short shot. And he's gotten the momentum to carry it over. 40-38 Illini.
Yeah, solid defense there by Combo to be able to just wall up, make him take a tough shot.
Long two from McDaniel to try to rebut. Off the heel, high rebound down to Guerrier in Illinois. Now Hawkins back to Guerrier. Tiptoes to the point. Right wing Hawkins to Goody in between the circles. 2 minutes in, second half. 40-38 Illinois. Left wing Damask. Tries to blow by Burnett. Didn't fall for it. Now we'll back him down. Probing at the left elbow. Zing it right corner. Hawkins catch and shoot three is good. And Coleman Hawkins has his third triple of the night. His 25th of the year. 43-38 Illinois.
Yeah, what a player Coleman Hawkins is. He just seems to have that answer for him.
Yeah.
Things get bad for him, he finds a way.
He leads everybody with 13 points on 4 of 7 shooting. Burnett, right point, skip it toward Kamwa, active hands Damask, plucked it away. Damask left wing, underhand leave Hawkins, didn't take a heat check three, instead finds Goody right wing, skip it right baseline to Rogers, works around a Goody screen, underneath the cup, double clutch floater, no, tip up didn't fall, ball knocked out of bounds by Rogers, and it goes to Michigan. Boy, 2 point-blank opportunities go begging for the Illini.
Yeah, Michigan's got to make sure they come together on that screen action right there. Just was a little bit too much space on that exchange there.
43-38 Fighting Illini. 3 minutes deep into the second half here in Ann Arbor. Michigan looking for a 2-0 week here at home. After suffering a 5-game losing streak. Right wing Williams. Now he'll tiptoe his way to the free throw line. Reverse course, left of the lane. Shot fake, fades away. Off the backboard and nothing else. Easy backside rebound, Guerrier. Outlets ahead, Hawkins. He'll bounce it right, left point to Guerrier again. Between the legs, dribble on Burnett. Now left side, Damask. Takes it in on Kamwa. Spinning, banking, scoring. And Illinois has outscored Michigan 8-2 here in this second half. Timeout, Juwan Howard in Michigan. 7-0 spurt for Illinois. It's 45-38, the Fighting Illini in front. We'll pause for a break. This is Michigan basketball from Learfield.
Fresh powder and still forests. The paradise of winter in northern Michigan is more than snowshoeing a new trail or ice skating under the stars. More than rolling vineyards draped in white, cross-country skiing, or the inviting warmth of the spa. More than a day of shopping or a night of chance at the casino. It's having all those at your fingertips. You won't believe it if you haven't seen it. Get up and go at GrandTraverseResort.com.
Our coverage of Michigan hoops continues after this word from your local station here on the Michigan Sports Network from Learfield.
Just like your favorite sports team, you need a solid defense to protect your home and family. Whether you're tackling unexpected accidents, fouls, or fumbles, Heartland Insurance Agency and Michigan-based Frankenmuth Insurance are on your team. Visit Heartland Insurance Agency today at www.heartlandinsurance.com. That's www.heartlandinsurance.com.
Neighbors help neighbors. That's why when the unexpected happens, floods, fires, or tornadoes hit, Belfour has your back. At Belfour, we are the people who live next door. Faces and names you know, right here in Michigan. For us, the only thing more important than restoring your property is helping you rebuild your life whenever disasters strike. 24/7, 365. Belfour Property Restoration. Your home, your life, our promise. Call 800-800-BELFOR or visit belfour.com.
Strong start for the visiting Fighting Illini here in the second half. Illinois is stormed out of the gates with an 8-2 second half run to jump their lead to 45-38, 16:25 remaining. Whether you're north, south, east, or west, your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers are in your neighborhood with their impressive lineup of trucks and SUVs, and they're ready to put you in the driver's seat. So put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com. Terry, what flipped here? Michigan worked back from 9-point deficit to go down at the half by just one. Second half, it's been all Illinois.
Yeah, just a little bit too much airspace when I'm talking about coming together on switches. You saw lines play where Ty Rogers was pretty much under the basket before you decide you're going to switch. They always talk about coming together, almost like you're handing off a player to each other. Got to tighten that up.
Coleman Hawkins had a 3 as part of that run. He has 13 to lead all scores. Quincy Guerrier for Illinois, 9 points and 12 rebounds. He is 1 point away from his 6th double-double this year. Had just 2 in his first 4 seasons. 2 at Syracuse, 2 at Oregon. Wolverines remain that starting 5 on the floor. And for Illinois, no need to change things up for them. They were sizzling, so they keep their starting group out there. McDaniel jogging right to left into the forecourt here for the white-clad Wolverines on this Thursday night, down by 7. Right wing, Burnett. Back to McDaniel, high to the right. Left wing, it's Kamwa. Looking in toward Reed, instead driving on Rogers. Jump stop, Euro, and he makes the easy lay-in low on the right. Blew by Rogers, 45-40, Illinois.
Yeah, what a talent. Being able to deck that ball from the 3 and finish at the rim.
Now high to the left, it's Damask. Working into the painted area, spinning left block. Finds Goody wide open, a right wing 3, that's good. Can't leave Luke Goody that open. Shoots it at 41% from deep, 48-40, fighting Illini.
Yeah, you saw in the first half when I gave him a lot of credit for playing strong post line defense. That's showing some resistance. Right now, fighting the Lions, just having their way backing that ball down.
Low block left, Reed goes up strong, and he had his shot blocked, but a foul coming on Illinois. They'll charge it on Quincy Guerrier. That's number 2 on him, and Illinois with its 2nd of the half. Timeout on the floor. Illinois 48, Michigan 40 here from Chrysler Center. This is Michigan basketball from Learfield.
Are you ready? Ready to find the right care that works for you? Care that connects you to what you need, anytime, anywhere, and fits best with your lifestyle. Whether it's in person or in your pajamas, online or over the phone, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan connects you to the care you need when you need it most. With the largest network of doctors and hospitals, an easy-to-use mobile app, and a 24-hour nurse line. Because we're always ready to help. Learn more about Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan at bcbsm.com.
Gambling can be fun. Here we go. Kind of like skydiving. The thrill, the excitement. But be careful, or gambling will start to feel like skydiving without a parachute. For tips that will help keep you out of harm's way, go to don'tregretthebet.org. A message from the Michigan Gaming Control Board. Have a gambling problem? Call the Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-270-7117.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
Risk management is not just what we do, it's our calling. We trace our roots to 1850 when Alan Pinkerton founded Pinkerton's National Detective Agency. During our rich history, we created a forerunner to the U.S. Secret Service, hired America's first woman detective, and remained the industry leader. Today, we infuse institutional knowledge and technology with integrity, vigilance, and excellence to deliver innovative solutions to clients around the globe. No matter when, no matter where, we are there for you. Because at Pinkerton, we never sleep.
Wolverines trailing Illinois 48-40, 15:26 remaining in this second half. Pretzel Bell is the home of our Inside Michigan basketball radio show. Next one's coming up a week from tonight, Thursday, January 25th from 7 to 8. Hope you can join us for great food, drinks, and Michigan basketball talk. Whatever the occasion, Pretzel Bell is where Ann Arbor unites. Pretzel Bell on Main Street in Ann Arbor. Terry, Michigan limited Ohio State to 3 of 25 shooting from 3 on Monday. Illinois have only taken 9, but they've made 5. That's been a big swing point in this game.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to be able to close out. I mean, we talk about the same things, close out and contest, and talk about that last one by Luke Goody. I mean, that was just a wide open shot. So
Terrace Reed Jr. connects on the first free throw. I'll tell you, Reed has gotten to a point where, now you don't really have to talk about his free throw success or lack thereof. He's around 80% from the line over Michigan's last 9 games, and he connects on both. He said it was always there, and he's proven it. 48-42 Illinois.
Yeah, you want to stay in close games. You got to be able to make free throws, and he's one of those guys that's starting to make free throws. So I look for him to be in the game late.
Jalen Llewellyn, who was outstanding in the first half, in to replace Damari Burnett. Right elbow to Mask. Lost the handle. Poked away by Llewellyn. It deflects to Kamwa. Without numbers, he dribbles. Hands to a curling Williams. Had a shot block. Got it back underneath the basket. And then a push coming on Illinois. Williams spilled into the camera row along the baseline. And credit a few of the photographers for providing a bit of a parachute there for Williams as he fell to the deck.
Yeah, T. Will just can't seem to get anything going as far as on the offensive end. But I tell you what, he can affect this game in other areas. And that's what he has to believe in. His teammates have to lift him up. And maybe he has some key rebounds and some defensive stops right now.
That was a foul called on Quincy Guerrier. Boy, I thought it was on Ty Rogers. And they're going to take a look. Rogers exited. Justin Harmon came back in. 48-42 Illinois. Even 15 minutes to play here in the second half. And that's consequential because Guerrier would have his 3rd foul. He has 9 points and 12 rebounds. And certainly Rogers had the majority of the contact.
It was Guerrier. I just seen a review.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't even know what they're looking at this point in time. He was the only one standing there.
48-42 Illinois. And they changed to Ty Rogers. Yeah,
that's unbelievable there. That is unbelievable.
So it will be foul number 2 on Ty Rogers. Pretty quick review. Credit the officials, DJ Carstensen, Terry Oglesby, and Doug Sermons. In between the circles, Llewellyn to the right side, and McDaniel. Now right corner, Kamwa steps into a 3, knocks it down. Olivier Kamwa, his second triple tonight. He's got 14 to lead everybody. It's a 3-point Illinois lead, 14:43 left. Justin Harmon at the center circle. Pointing out direction here as Michigan is in a zone look. Hand off to Mask. Left side Harmon. Back to Damask high on the left. Now to Goody left wing. Nothing on the interior. Shot clock to 6. Harmon tried a crossover bounce. Had it skid off one of his shoe tops. Out of bounds. Illinois' 5th turnover. It's going back to Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan being able to change up defenses and fighting the line. I really couldn't find a way to adjust. You've seen Coleman Hawkins trying to call it out on what they needed to run, but they weren't able to get into it.
Will Cheddar in for Terrace Reed. Here's McDaniel. Goes up for an alley-oop. The Kamwa caught and laid it in all in one fell swoop. What a move by McDaniel. And Kamwa somehow finished. 1-point Illinois lead. 14 minutes left.
We'll talk about overcoming adversity again. The Wolverines finding a way.
Now left side, a 3 from Guerrier. Thuds off the back rim. And then a loose ball foul coming on Goody. Will Cheddar with a huge fist pump after a great box out against Goody on a ball that bounded from the back iron all the way to the near sideline, and no one touched it because of Cheddar's rebounding position.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's the one that you put on film, and you watch that over and over again. Those are hustle plays that win ball games, and talk about boxing out beyond the 3-point line.
13:48 left. Michigan's only lead was 2-0. They can grab the lead here. McDaniel leaning, high banker too strong from the right of the lane. No good. Rebound to Guerrier, but then on a pass, McDaniel stole it away underneath the cup, peels it back out. Second chance for Michigan on this trip. Down 48-47. Chrysler briefly quiets. Right wing Williams, who is scoreless tonight on 0 for 5 shooting. Back to McDaniel center line. Doug around a Cheddar screen. It was a meaty one there against Goody. Those two are tussling. Left point McDaniel. Stutter step, spinning inside. Tough Baker. Didn't get the roll. Hawkins rebounds for Illinois. Orange-clad Illini left to right. Hawkins thought about a 3 from the point. Instead gives it to Mask right wing. 48-47 Illinois. 13 minutes remaining. Guerrier, handoff to Harmon. Now left wing, it's Hawkins. Shot clock to 10. Damask right pocket. Drives in on Williams. Goes up strong. Lost the handle. They're going to say it was last touch by Michigan. That was one of those classic cases where they don't want to call a foul, so they just said it would stay with Illinois because that ball was basically just bounced out of bounds by Damask, but there was some contact by Michigan.
Yeah, better defensive series there. I can see the Wolverines not only talking, but you see a lot of verbal communication, a lot of pointing and working their way through it on that defensive series.
McDaniel out, Howard in. Shot clock at 6. Rogers inbounds on a bounce to Harmon, who catches, banks, scores, and a foul on Llewellyn. Michigan with some miscommunication, a defensive issue there. It's 50-48 Illinois, halting a 7-0 Michigan surge. Boy, with 6 seconds on the timer, you cannot allow that type of a look.
Yeah, you can't allow that type of a cut. That's just a face cut there. You got to sell out defensively, not allow that to happen.
Justin Harmon, 15 of 18 from the line this year. Continues his similar pace with a knockdown there. 51-47 Illinois, 12:45 remaining here at Chrysler Center. Michigan has not beaten Illinois under Juwan Howard. Left side Llewellyn. Now to the point, Howard. Shot fake. Couple of dribbles right of the lane. Finds Williams. Right corner for a 3. It's strong. Rebound Goody for the Illini. To Rogers. Past the timeline. Handoff Goody. Steps into a left point 3. Buries it again. Luke Goody with his second 3 of the second half. 54-47. Quick 6-0 counterpunch from the Illini.
Yeah, you talk about a small margin of error. Let's talk about you getting back into this game. All of a sudden you have a defensive breakdown.
Llewellyn drove, lost the handle and his footing. It's picked up. Hawkins up ahead. Harmon thunders it down with 2 hands. 9-point game in a flash. 8-0 run in about a minute of game action. Michigan needs that media timeout, which comes to the next dead ball. Left wing Cheddar. Skip it in. Kamwa goes up for the jam, and Damask swatted it away. Just his 7th block of the year. Now Rogers goes up and scores it with a right-hand layup on the right block. 58-47. My goodness.
Yeah, they end up calling a technical on the Fighting Illini's bench. They ended the bench for cheering a little bit too loud.
And Brad Underwood's being held back. I didn't even see that. It's basically like a timeout for Michigan that they might have taken anyways. That was bizarre. Did they come out on the floor?
I'm not sure if they came out on the floor, but I mean, they were pretty animated over there on the end of the bench, and never heard anything like that you get a bench.
And that was quick, too.
For cheering. I mean.
Well, Michigan will take it, I guess. They're down 11:33 remaining. 58-47 Illinois. This is Michigan basketball from Learfield.
Hometown feel and big-time winning. That's Saginaw Eagles Landing, the place where everyone greets you with smile after smile. In the casino, at the restaurants, or in the hotel, this is a getaway that makes you feel right at home. We've got hundreds of slots, great food, and a comfy place to stay. So come on in and see what the good times are all about. Saginaw Eagles Landing Casino and Hotel. Real fun, real friendly. Visit Saginaw-EaglesLanding.com for complete rules and details.
You found the home of the Wolverines.
Right wing, a heave for the tie.
Yes, sir. The Michigan Sports Network from Learfield.
Introducing Celsius, the essential energy you need to fuel your passion for Michigan basketball. Pop open a can of Celsius and experience better for you energy with 0 sugar and 7 essential vitamins, helping you keep up with every play and celebration. Whether you're in Chrysler Center or cheering from your couch, Celsius will help keep you energized for every minute of game time. Celsius, essential energy to help you live fit. Go Blue. Find Celsius at a retailer near you or at Celsius.com.
Home is where you plant your roots, the space you feel safest and the heart of your lifestyle. No matter where you go or what you do, it's where your day begins and ends. It's where identities take shape and relationships grow stronger. Your home is more than just a place you live. It's where moments become memories. At Ruoff Mortgage, we know the way home. We'll walk there with you. And with every closing, we're opening doors.
This is not an offer for extension of credit. Recommended to lend. All loans must satisfy company underwriting guidelines. For complete licensing information, visit www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 141868.
.58-47. Illinois with a 10-0 run in 75 seconds. Wolverines, Terry, had it down to a single point, which they've had a couple of instances here today. Their only lead was 2-0, and every time Michigan's got it close, that Illinois run has been pretty emphatic, and this one the most emphatic of all.
Yeah, that margin of error, you just cannot have a breakdown on underneath out of bounds with 6 seconds on the clock. That pretty much started it, and then all of a sudden you come back down, you pick up a foul, that gets a trip to the line, and tell you what, you got to find a way to stop the bleeding here.
It's a new season at Kohl's. Find fresh, everyday styles for you and your home at great prices. Shop Kohl's and Kohl's.com today. Brian Bush, Terry Mills, Tony Butler, Rob Joyce. Still, Brad Underwood and his staff are perturbed about that technical foul that was charged to the Illinois bench immediately after that Ty Rogers layup to cap a 10-0 run. Doug McDaniel at the free throw line misses the first, and I'm sure Illinois fans are saying, well, ball don't lie. I still don't know. The Illini crew to our right to do a great job. Brian Barnhart and Deion Thomas, they didn't know. But Michigan, another misfire there, unable to do it. Before we continue, let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. This is Michigan basketball from Learfield. Back here at Chrysler, Michigan the ball down 11, trying to halt the 10-0 Illinois surge. Left wing Llewellyn, dump it down to Combo, facing up against Hawkins, goes to work, into the paint, jump stop at the Big Ten logo, pivots, fades, off to the right, on that 8-foot jumper, and the rebound down to Hawkins for Illinois. Left wing to Mask. Going one-on-one against McDaniel, pitch it Goody, straight on three, airballed it. Boy, that was another open look, and Goody badly missed it, Michigan's ball. Amari Burnett back in, Jalen Llewellyn out for Michigan. Great first half from Llewellyn, tough stretch here in half two.
Yes, it was, and I mean, Michigan has overcame adversity in this ball game. It's another climb uphill, but it could be done.
McDaniel reverse layup on a drive, nowhere close. Rebound, though, offensively by Burnett. Now right corner. Here's McDaniel with three. Thuds off the back rim. Ball tapped out of bounds. Last touched by Harmon for Illinois. It stays with Michigan on a reset 20 on the shot clock. Down 58-47. 10:42 left. Burnett to inbound on the first eye in Michigan and Mays along the baseline. In his white jersey, he flutters at left elbow to Cheddar. One dribble and a handoff left point, McDaniel. Picked up his bounce to Burnett off a curl right wing. Declines a Cheddar screen, drives to the bucket, had a shot blocked, but he got fouled. Too much body by Justin Harmon. A couple of Chicago natives going at it. And Amari Burnett will try to end Michigan's 3-minute, 41-second scoring drought.
This is where you want to attempt to make this comeback. Without that clock running against you right now, opportunity to step up here to the line, put some points on the board.
Burnett, just 2 points today. Had only 7 in the win over Ohio State on 4 field goal attempts back on Monday afternoon. Burnett shoots it at 71% from the stripe, Deep knee bend, lets it fly, and finally ends that scoring drought. 58-48 Illinois.
Well, you talk about them being within 1 point at one particular time here in the second half, and you're talking about Namari's not scoring, T. Will is not scoring. I mean, that said a lot about your team, and you got to figure one of the two is going to get on track here.
Second free throw follows in the first. Quincy Guerrier back out there for Illinois. He has 9 points and 12 rebounds. Luke Goody exits, so a little bigger here for Illinois. The Illini up 58-49, 10:23 remaining. Hawkins had it poked away by Kamwa. Hawkins snatches it at the center circle. High on the left, Rogers. Left pocket, Damask. Driving left baseline, Howard shuts him off. Now back down with a right-handed bounce. Howard poked it away. Damask got it back left wing. Recoils with 4. Steps back a 3 with 3 seconds. No, but a tap up and in low on the left by Hawkins. He continues to sizzle. 15-8 for Hawkins. 60-49 Fighting Illini. Right wing Burnett. Dribbling with a right-handed bounce. Lost it. Hawkins active hands. Still fighting for it. Jump ball. Possession arrow tilts it to Illinois. And there's the Hawkins defense pestering a guy who's faster than him, who's a guard versus him being a 4 or 5 depending on the lineup, and he comes up with a steal 25 feet from the bucket.
Yeah, you talk about making winning plays. I mean, you got to put back here on this end to keep Michigan at bay, and then come down and make a defensive play. So it shows you he can get it done in many facets.
60-49 Illinois. 9.5 to play second half. Inside, here's Guerrier. Couldn't finish, but he got fouled hard. Spilled to the deck. Clean but hard foul coming on Michigan. They'll rule it on Jace Howard. It's his first.
Yeah, that's that face cut again that was hurting him a lot in the first half. And you're the Wolverines. You got to allow that guy to go through you. If he wants the basketball, allow him to go through you.
So Quincy Guerrier has a chance to register his 6th double-double of the season and 8th of his 5th-year collegiate career with a free throw make. And he swishes it down. Illinois now up by a game-high 12 points, 61-49 with 9:30 left. Since the 2019-2020 season, no Big Ten team's been better on the road in league play than Illinois. 24-18. Second rebound long, rebound down, or second free throw long, rebound McDaniel for Michigan. Illinois has not lost to Michigan under Juwan Howard. Right wing, McDaniel misses a 3 off to the left, and the last touch on the ball out of bounds, Jace Howard. Michigan has missed its last 8 from the floor.
Yeah, it's been a struggle on the offensive end, and always talk about you can't allow that to affect what you do on the defensive end, but Illinois is having its way on the offensive end.
Damask spins from the left elbow, shoots it up there, too strong off the heel, but a backside rebound from Rogers. Right baseline, goes to the other side. Kick it left corner. Here's Guerrier backing down against Howard. Barreling in. He'll throw it off the window. No, but he got his own board, tapped it up and in. Flexes a little bit toward the Michigan student section. 63-49 Illinois.
I'll tell you what, they're just having their way with the Wolverines down here on the offensive glass, and they did such a good job in the first half, and tell you what, it's costing them here in the second.
Left pocket Burnett. Now left of the lane, works underneath the basket. In amongst 3 Fighting Illini. Had it poked away. There's Hawkins again. Outlet ahead, Guerrier. Spinning pass up to Harmon. Bobbles, regathers. Can't finish, but he got fouled hard. And it will be Harmon at the free throw line as the Illini onslaught continues. Foul on Will Cheddar, number 1 on him.
Yeah, they just seem to be making those winning plays right now. I mean, they're getting deflections. They're picking up the 50-50 balls and trying to get out in transition. And
yeah, I mean, now it's 0 of 8 for Michigan, their last 8 shots. They've missed 9 of their last 11. And Illinois is shooting 59% in the half. Free throw up and good for Justin Harmon. Michigan will try to shuffle things up. Williams, Kamwa, and Kayat in. Burnett, Howard, and Cheddar out. So, one more for Harmon, who led a team nicknamed the Wolverines to a regular season league title last year. The Utah Valley Wolverines out of the WAC. Second free throw good. 65-49 Illinois. This reminiscent of Ohio State's 16-0 run in the second half on Monday. The difference, well, Michigan led by 12 at that marker. Here, it's a 17-2 run after Michigan had it within a point. Right wing Reed, handoff Williams, and boy, Harmon was kind of flailing his arms around. I think he poked Williams in the face. A foul on Harmon, his third. Timeout on the floor. And even 8 minutes remaining. All Illinois in the second half. They lead it 65-49. This is Michigan basketball from Learfield.
Would you like to learn how AI-driven financial strategies can empower you to meet evolving challenges with confidence? OneStream can help you do just that. It's the next generation intelligent finance platform that streamlines corporate performance management processes such as planning, forecasting, financial close, and consolidation. Choose the smarter option. Choose OneStream. Go to onestream.com/AI and streamline your business today.
Am I a loud talker? Yes. Am I excited right now? Yes. Is it because of Cash Multiplier? Yes.
Everybody's in an uproar over Cash Multiplier, the new series of instant games from the Michigan Lottery, but could you just lower your voice a little?
I'm actually whispering right now.
Ooh, 5 tickets from $1 to $20. Top instant prizes up to $2 million. $190 million in total prizes. This game is a scream, but not literally. Play Cash Multiplier from the Michigan Lottery.
It's instant fun for everyone.
Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Michigan Athletics and Founders Brewing Company are teaming up for an exciting social media series this season. In the Vault, we'll recount classic Michigan moments from teams across the athletics campus using archived footage, broadcasts, and images. Stay tuned to the Wolverines' social media platforms this season to catch episodes of In the Vault, presented by Founders Brewing Company. Founders, born and brewed in Michigan.
You can afford to go blue. The University of Michigan's generous Go Blue Guarantee financial aid offer on the Ann Arbor campus provides free tuition for in-state families earning less than $75,000 who have less than $75,000 in assets. There is also tuition support for some families earning more, keeping a world-class education affordable for Michigan residents. Learn if you qualify at goblueguarantee.umich.edu. Illinois has surged out to a 16-point lead here with 8 minutes to play in the ballgame. Illinois 65, Michigan 49. It's a 17-2 run over the last 4:48. And Terry, Michigan's last field goal make was at the 14-10 mark. They've missed their last 8 shots. You know, you can talk about it all the time on Michigan's side. If you're trying to rally, it all starts on the defensive end. Well, yeah, Illinois, you know, you see 17-2, and I think your eyes go to the 17, but the 2 by Illinois' defense has been what has really caused the problems for Michigan.
Yes, it has. And, I mean, you just can't afford to go through these droughts. And when Michigan goes through the droughts, you kind of wonder where are they going to generate offense? How are they going to come up with who's going to be their go-to guy? And right now, Michigan just has no answer for the Fighting Illini right now. They just are really getting after it. I mean, they're coming up with the deflections, the offensive rebounds, all the intangibles the Fighting Illini are coming up with right now.
Illinois, 10 of 17 from the floor in the second half, 3 of 6 from deep. Michigan the basketball down 16. Left point Williams slithers inside, leans forward, floats and scores from 8 feet away. See, that could spark something with 7:46 remaining. Michigan down 14.
Yeah, good execution by the Wolverines coming out of a timeout.
Rogers pitch across court. Guerrier, shot fake, takes it down to Williams. Shot put attempt, no good, but a foul coming. It's on T. Will, number 3 on him. It is foul number 5 for Michigan.
Well, you got to close out, and when you do, you close out under control. Look at Gary. I think he's more of a downhill, wants to get to the basket rather than shoot that three-point shot.
First free throw from Guerrier is good. 66-51 Illinois. Multiply your moolah with the new Cash Multiplier. Instant game from the Michigan Lottery. 5 fun tickets with top prizes up to $2 million and $190 million in total prizes. Guerrier's second, off the front rim, boarded by Kamwa. Olivier, just his third rebound. Kamwa came in averaging 7.5 a ball game. Illinois plus 11 on the board, slightly better than their plus 9 average on the year, which is second in the Big Ten. Left of the lane, Reed backing down on Hawkins. Pivot, spins, hooks, and scores. Nice move from Reed. He's had a solid game, 12-4. Michigan down 66-53. Then Hawkins straight on three. Front rim, no good. Rebound, Reed. Michigan right to left. Kamwa left wing. Cross-court pass Williams. Catch and shoot, open three ball. It's way long. Rebound Hawkins, and T-Will's 1 of 8 from the floor tonight.
Yes, it's been that type of night for him offensively, but I'll tell you what, if they're wide open shots,
take them.
You've got to take them.
Here's Rogers working in on Kamwa. Nice spin. Right-hander from the right baseline. Good from 5 feet away. 68-53 Illinois. 6:41 left.
Rogers has been a handful.
Yes,
getting downhill, getting in that painted area.
Now McDaniel alley-oop up to Reed, who thunders it down with one right hand. And Reed, he keeps going offensively. Michigan trying to hang in at 68-55 Illinois. Left wing Guerrier. He'll hoist for a three. Off to the left. There's Kayat soaring for the rebound. His second today. 6 minutes for the sophomore from Lebanon. Left wing McDaniel. He'll drive in. Banks and scores from the left block with a right hand. 68-57 Illinois. 6 minutes left. Maybe Michigan's got a spark in them.
Yeah, well, it has to start down here on this defensive end and knowing your personnel.
Rogers to the left wing to Mass. Skip it in. Guerrier goes up for the jam. Reed blocked it, but a foul as well. Guerrier went for the exclamation point jam. Reed fouled him. It's number 3 on Reed. 2 free throws for Guerrier.
Oh, we got to be able to communicate on the defensive end. I mean, Guerrier had one bounce, a couple bounces from the corner, from the three-point line, going in trying to dunk that.
Guerrier's first free throw, front rim and off. Now Illinois, just 59% from the line today, 10 of 17. They came in at a respectable 73%, 80% league play. Second free throw good. 69-57 Illinois, 5:48 left. Still time here at Chrysler Center. Michigan has not beaten Illinois in their last 6 tries. Right wing McDaniel, step back, jumper long 2 is pure. Oh, he schooled Guerrier there. 69-59, 5.5 left.
Well, you're finding ways to get yourself back in this ball game. Stops are a must.
Hawkins, who has 15 and 9. Feet at left side, Goody. Back to the right wing, Rogers. Right elbow, pauses his bounce to Hawkins' right side. He'll take it in on Reed. Zing it into a cutting Rogers, who finishes with a right hand kind of off balance. Illinois strikes again, 71-59, 5:05 remaining. In between the rings, McDaniel, crossover bounce, splits 2, Banker nowhere, close to being out of the grasp of Hawkins, who swats it away. Up ahead of Rogers, jump stop Banks, swirled out, rebound Williams. Michigan caught a break. Wolverines right to left, down a dozen, 4:45 remaining. Williams takes it all the way and scores it with a right-hand lay-in. 10-point game. Stops have to continue. That last one wasn't a stop, it was just a miss.
Yeah, but a good defensive series for Michigan. I mean, playing defense without fouling.
Yep. Zone look for Michigan. Left side. It's Damask. Back to Hawkins. Over to Damask. Fakes a pass. Spinning inside on a dribble drive. Up fake. He deked Kayat, but missed the finger roll off the front of the rim. Kayat the rebound. Finds Comwer right wing. Shut off Backpedals right corner. Now back down against Goody with the size advantage. Left-handed skip. He'll shot fake. He'll go up for a layup and had it stolen away. Goody and Hawkins with active hands. Now left side to Mask. Drives in. Banks over Kayat and knocks it down. 73-61 Illinois. Timeout Brad Underwood and the Illini. Michigan had a little momentum, but Illinois shooed the Wolverines away. Timeout on the floor with 3:54 remaining. 73-61. The Illini leading it here at Chrysler Center. This is Michigan basketball from Learfield.
For high school seniors, the matchup of the year isn't on the court. It's actually online. That's right. When you fill out the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, you could also be eligible for thousands of dollars in additional money from the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Yep, nearly 80% of students who fill out the FAFSA may be eligible. Now that's a matchup we can all root for. Get started today at michigan.gov/achievement. The Michigan Achievement Scholarship. It's a game changer.
You're 60 seconds away from more Michigan basketball. But first, a local break here on the Michigan Sports Network from Learfield.
Your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers are changing the game with the bold design and amazing strength of the Chevy Silverado. With 9 models to choose from, Silverado is the perfect tool for all your jobs. If life takes you off-road, there's the first ever ZR2 Silverado. Add in features like the available multi-flex tailgate or 8 available cameras, and you'll be Silverado strong whatever road you travel. Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
Non-stop fun and entertainment is closer than you think at Hollywood Casino Toledo. Whether you're an experienced gambler, sports fan, or food enthusiast, we have something for everyone to enjoy. Place your bets on over 45 live table games or spin to win on over 1,700 slot machines. Plus, enjoy live entertainment every weekend and one of the region's only Forbes 4-star steakhouses, Final Cut Steak and Seafood. It's all right here at Hollywood Casino Toledo. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Illinois, a 73-61 lead on Michigan. 3:54 remaining in the second half. Brian, Terry, Tony, and Rob, glad you can be with us here on this Thursday night. As we spotlight today's best in the game, brought to you by Old Dominion Freight Line. Old Dominion Freight Line works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to be Wolverines. And Terry, we knew Illinois was going to come in here, be a menace on the glass. They were favored to be the rebounding leader in this one just based on how it's gone, and they're +9 with the 2 guys in particular, Hawkins and Guerrier. They've been very good on the glass.
Yeah, and they've been costly rebounds. They've been rebounds when they needed it. When they couldn't get a bucket, they found ways to get a rebound and put it back in. So you always talk about with Michigan is being able to finish defensive plays, and play is not over till you possess the basketball.
Just a little bit under 4 minutes left. 73-61 Illinois. Michigan the basketball with McDaniel, Kayat, Williams, Reed, and Williams, or Kayat, Conwell, Reed, Williams. Here's a layup low on the right by Reed. He'll score it. Michigan gets to within 10. Try that once more. McDaniel, Reed, Conwell, Williams, Kayat. And a nice move there from Reed. Terrace has really played well. 16 points here today. For Reed, it's 3 shy of a career high. He offensively has kept Michigan in this thing.
Yeah, and I thought it started with him being able to grasp that basketball, because he's had issues at getting his hands on it. And once he kind of gathers himself and gets under control, usually it comes up with good results.
Makes the free throw. Again, he's about 80% in the last 9 games from the line. A little bit of press here from Michigan. Dangerous pass up ahead, but Goody secures it right corner, and the Illini break it. 73-64, the visiting Fighting Illini with the lead. 3:20 left. Zone look here defensively. Rogers tried to give it to a cutting Damask inside, and Williams tried to prevent that pass, but he kicked it. So a kick ball on Michigan. It'll stay with the Illini. Shot clock down to up to 20. Not a huge difference, but noteworthy with Michigan down 9, 3:17 left. Rogers baseline right. chucks it up, center circle, Hawkins. Now Damask. He's been held in check today, 11 points, 5 of 13 shooting. Left of the lane, Damask. Backpedals to the left wing, in front of the Illini bench. Damask, dribble drive on Kayat. Shot fake, leans in, pitch right corner, up fake Harmon. Shimmies to the right, drives in, feet to right wing. Damask, a 3 at the shot clock buzzer, swirled out, and then a loose ball foul coming on Michigan. Oh, they got the stop. It took a long time, but they got it. And then T. Will is saddled with his 4th foul. Williams, his ascension this year has been awesome. It just has not been his night tonight.
No, it hasn't, and it's going to be something that you're definitely going to have to shake off, and shake off in a hurry.
So the foul was on Hawkins that Williams delivered. So a 1-and-1 here on Michigan's 7th foul of the half. Hawkins knocks it down, continuing his very strong game. 16 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, 4 steals. His 8th consecutive game with at least one of all 5 of those statistics. Second free throw good. Hawkins is a good one. Playing in game number 105, 75-64, Illinois. 2:50 left. McDaniel in between the rings to Williams left side. He'll take it in there. Drive it on Harmon. Scoops and scores. Just the 3rd bucket of the night for T. Will. 75-66. Michigan down 9. 2:38 left. Some press here. Illinois able to break it on the skip from Damask to Harmon. Right wing Rogers. High to the left. It's Damask. Illinois content to bleed some clock. +9. Now 2:23 left. Shot clock at 12. Damask has read on a switch. Whip it right corner. Guerrier a 3. In and out. Offensive rebound. Hawkins finishes over Kayat. Offensive rebound number 12. Second chance points. Number 15 and 16. 77-66 Illinois.
Yeah, and they come at costly times. I mean.
And then Kamwa spins. Lost it off his shoe top out of bounds. 77-66 Illinois, and they get the ball back.
You find ways to get that initial stop, and
I think they're going to take a look to make sure they have it correct. Just some missed opportunities in this one, and it's been interesting, Terry, because the Wolverines have only committed 7 turnovers. Again, offensively, they've held their own in terms of efficiency, but you want to talk about the difference Monday to tonight. Wolverines against Ohio State in the win, 12 of 23 from 3. Today, 3 of 12. Not saying that was the difference. It's not, but it's a key part. If you're going to try to keep pace with Illinois and not defend them the way that you need to, you got to hit some threes, and Michigan only has 3 of them.
Yeah, well, I always talk about 2 things that give teams confidence on the road, and that's creating turnovers, which Michigan's done a good job of taking care of the basketball, and number 2 is offensive rebounding, and that's an area that Illinois wanted to try to expose, knowing that, hey, that was a weak area in Michigan's defense, and they exposed it here today.
Illinois to inbound. They do indeed confirm that was off Michigan. Goody, skip it to Rogers, and Michigan will foul right away. Kayat, pretty aggressive foul in that spot. Bumps Rogers. So Kayat with his first. And it's the 8th on the Wolverines, so a 1-and-1 coming up for Illinois, up 11, 1:57 remaining. Some fans start to file out here at Chrysler Center. With the opportunities dwindling here inside of 2 minutes. Rogers' free throw earns him a second with an 8. It does not get any easier for Michigan next time out. They don't play again until Tuesday, but it's at Purdue. Second free throw clanks out. Com with a rebound for Michigan. 12-point Illini lead. McDaniel jogs right to left. Angles to the left elbow. Now left of the lane, feed it in Reed, and he's able to finish. Low on the left plus a foul. Coleman Hawkins jumped over the back of Terrace Reed. see if they call that on him or Guerrier on the reach-in, and they'll say it was the reach-in first. Guerrier's third.
Yeah, if you're talking about a positive of what T. Reed has been able to do here today, hopefully that's something that he can build on going forward, because this is something Michigan's going to need night in and night out to give themselves a chance to win.
Swishes the free throw. Career high 20 for Reed. 78-69 Illinois. 1:47 left. Press on, and probably a quick foul here from Michigan based on what we just saw. Inbound Rogers, back over Harmon, flips it ahead. Hawkins, numbers of the line I wanted. Alley-oop, Guerrier soars, crunches, two-hand left side, 80-69 Illinois. McDaniel left wing for the Wolverines. Over to Comwer right side, 25'3", banked it off. Offensive rebound for Williams, then a loose ball foul on Justin Harmon. His fourth. Foul number 9 on the Illini, so T-Will has a 1-and-1.
Well, Illinois did exactly what you're supposed to do. When teams are trying to foul you, keep that ball hopping. And that's exactly what they did on that press breaker, was kept that ball moving.
So Williams at the stripe, 6 points, 3 rebounds in 30 minutes today. First free throw. Got it to go. 10-point game, 1:25 remaining. Never seen that before. Quincy Guerrier had some sweat on his hands, so he went to the basket stanchion. And just above the UMCU logo, he just wiped his hands off pretty aggressively. That's odd. Second free throw is good. 9-point game, 80-71. 85 seconds left. Full court press for the Wolverines. Harmon inbounds to their best free throw shooter, Damask, who does not normally struggle from the line. He is 1 of 3 today. Kayat's second foul. Damask, 1 of 3 at the line. It's his first time in more than a year he's missed multiple free throws in a game. Michigan could use another miss or two. Damask, 4 tremendous seasons at Southern Illinois. Free throw rattles around and fell in. Well, his first trip to Chrysler, the sightlines must not be too friendly for that young man. Yeah. Because literally, this isn't a one-year thing. He was 84% from the line in his 4 years as a Saluki. Second free throw, that one a swish. 82-71 Illinois. Kamwa slowly rolls it up ahead. Near sideline, McDaniel has it. Works to the point, stumbles, gets his footing back. Left wing drives. Banker swatted away by Rogers. Easy block. Deflects to Harmon. Has it right wing. Now over to Hawkins left wing. Back to Damask. Not the guy you want to foul, but Michigan has no hope but to do it. There's McDaniel with the foul. 2 more for Damask. 82-71 Illinois with 67 seconds remaining.
Yeah, tip your cap to the Fighting Illini. They found a way to win this ball game. Michigan fought, and they had a response every time that Michigan kind of pulled close.
Free throw up and good for Damask. 1 of 4 Fighting Illini scorers with 14 or more points. They've been led by Coleman Hawkins, 19 points and 10 rebounds. It's a season high in points for Hawkins. Second free throw right down the well. 84-71 Illinois. Kamwa, kind of a bocce ball-esque roll up to McDaniel. Now he jets to the forecourt, over to Williams. Left wing for T-Will. Crossover bounce, spins at the free throw line. Had it poked away by Hawkins. Up ahead, Harmon. He'll peel it back out, and Michigan fouls. That might be the final foul Michigan will deliver here. Down 13 with 53.1 left.
Yeah, you would think so. You don't want to turn this game into a 10-point game into a 20-point game, because it was a lot closer.
That 17-2 run here in the second half. Went from Illinois by 1 to Illinois by 16. Harmon's first free throw good.
But as you said, it was something similar like that against Ohio State where they went on a 16-0 run. There's a little bit more time left for Michigan to get back in it to be able to overcome that adversity. But tell you what, Illinois has had an answer for it.
Harmon makes both. Cheddar will replace Reed. And again, he is certainly a bright spot in an otherwise frustrating effort here for Michigan. Down 15. McDaniel, right wing. Here's Cheddar. Shot fake. Steps into a long 2. Got it to go. Cheddar, his third and fourth points. Timeout, Michigan. So 45.3 left. 86-73 Illinois. So maybe it will not be the final foul that Michigan issues here. Down to Baker's dozen. Well, Michigan will fall to 2-5 in the league, 7-11 overall. Illinois will improve to 13-4 and 4-2 in Big Ten play. The Illini host a struggling Rutgers team coming up on Sunday in Champaign. Michigan will go to Illinois next month. That'll be on February the 13th.
Yeah, it's just tough for Michigan to win ball games when you think that you're going to pretty much try to outscore a team. Anytime a team shoots around that 50% mark, I don't really feel like Michigan gives themselves a chance because it's just too difficult. You can't win that way. Not with this particular team.
Illinois will come out with kind of that football-esque look with all 5 players on the baseline. Harmon inbounds to Hawkins, who ran just a quick route there. And more free throws here for Illinois. Now, all this streak has done is given Illinois, a team that was struggling from the line until about, 5 minutes left in the game. They're now up to 71% from the stripe. So Hawkins at the line, 86-73 Illinois, 43.7 remaining. And Hawkins rattles home the free throw. He is at 20 points, 3 shy of his career best. Second free throw is good. His last 20-plus point game was against Wisconsin back in January of last season. And Hawkins will exit. Heck of an effort from him. Inbound McDaniel, 43 seconds left, 88-73 Illinois. Right wing Cheddar trying to drive it on Goody. Pass to the right side and Williams, stolen by Harmon. And Michigan will relent. The Illini will have to do something here with the shot clock at 18, but Illinois, I think, is just going to let the shot clock expire. And we'll see. Harmon now dribbling. He'll step back left wing. A 3. It's off to the left. Offensive rebound, Guerrier. A fitting conclusion to this one. Illinois out-rebounds Michigan 39-29. They outscore the Wolverines 51-37 in the second half, and they win it 88-73. Michigan falls to 2-5 in Big Ten play. 88-73 Illinois. Pause for a break. This is Michigan basketball from Learfield.
Experiencing a Wolverines game is a lot like life. We honor traditions. We shed tears for a loss, but also for a win. And every time we step on the court, it's a chance for greatness. Farm Bureau Insurance sees the connection and is a proud supporter of University of Michigan athletics. From financial security to a helping hand, Farm Bureau understands the experience matters. Find an agent who can protect what matters to you.
This weekend, Michigan wrestling takes center stage at Chrysler Center with 2 huge duels. The Wolverines host Penn State on Friday at 6 o'clock, and then Rutgers comes to town on Sunday afternoon at 1. Plus, on Friday night, Stefan Micic, Miles Amin, and Mason Parrish will be on hand signing autographs, and the first 2,500 fans will receive a Michigan Wrestling Rally Towel. Get your tickets at mgoblue.com/tickets. That's mgoblue.com/tickets. Michigan Wrestling, Friday at 6 and Sunday at 1 at Chrysler Center.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Protect your home and auto. Save when you bundle. Get a quote at progressive.com. This is the Michigan Sports Network from Learfield.
Drive into the new year in the 2023 Ford F-150. With best-in-class towing capacity, the F-150 can help you get the job done. With a great in-stock selection, you are sure to find the perfect F-150 just for you. Returning AZ Plan lessees can lease a 2023 Ford F-150 XLT 4x4 Super Crew for $319 a month for 24 months, with $3,679 due at signing. Payment includes waived security deposit, excludes title, taxes, and license fees. Not all lessees will qualify for Ford Credit Red Carpet Low Mileage Lease. Payment includes $2,000 trade assist, $1,000 renewal, and $750 AXZD bonus cash. Offer ends January 31st, 2024. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Some exclusions may apply. Drive into the new year in a 2023 Ford F-150 for only $319 a month. Only at your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Think Ford first.
It's time to break down today's Michigan basketball game. Welcome to the postgame show. Highlights, stats, and interviews are on the way. Our broadcast of Wolverines basketball is brought to you by your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. Chevy drives the Motor City. And by Coke Zero Sugar. Best Coke ever? Now, here's your host, Rob Joyce.
Well, a 17-2 run over a 5-minute span in the second half is ultimately the difference. Illinois 88. Michigan 73, your final tonight from Chrysler Center. Coming up, full game recap, all the highlights to run through the box score here from head coach Juwan Howard. Time to break down tonight's game. Rejoin the guys at Chrysler, Brian and Terry. Guys, Michigan playing from behind basically from the get-go. Never really out of it every time, though. They got right there. Illinois had an answer, none bigger than that big second half run.
Yeah, no doubt, Rob. I mean, I think, Terry, this game was really defined by two runs. Michigan went up 2-0, and then Illinois stormed out with 11 in a row. Michigan never led the rest of the way, and there were a few instances where they got it to within a possession, and then it was a one-point game, second half. 17 of the next 19 points went to Illinois, and I mean, it was very similar in how it went. Illinois had success offensively, and they crashed the glass really well.
Yeah, it was an uphill battle right from the start, and Michigan just wasn't able to get over that hump, and it was all uphill from there. And knew coming into this game, and everyone to have a bulletin or a point to be able to say, this is what this team does, this is what we have to do to give ourselves a chance to win this ball game. And I can guarantee you number one was offensive rebounding. And I'm quite sure that Coach Underwood said, we can get after this team on the glass. And so until you erase that identity, every team is going to have that formula to be saying, hey, we're facing the Wolverines, let's beat them up on the glass.
Yeah, when you fall by 15, there certainly are numbers that jump out. But as we discuss how the Wolverines cleaned up the glass presented by Libman, we all knew that Illinois was going to come in here and be a team that was going to be difficult to handle with rebounding, and they stayed true to form. 39-29 the advantage. They had 13 offensive rebounds, right around their season best. This is what Illinois does, and Brad Underwood's teams tend to be pretty consistent. You know what to expect. Whether they have Kofi Coburn or now a Coleman Hawkins type, you know they're going to be a hassle on the interior, and they were here in this one.
Yeah, you got to try to take away team strength, and Michigan wasn't able to do that. I thought that coming in, you take care of the glass was one of my keys, and you limit your turnovers. Well, Michigan didn't turn the ball over. I mean, a couple came in late, but I think the game was already decided. So, I mean, it's something else that, you got to continue to work at and continue to try to take away team strengths.
Our Cleaning Up the Glass segment presented by Libman. Libman's mops, brooms, and brushes are proudly family-made in the USA. Visit Libman.com. Libman, the official hardware floor care provider of Michigan Athletics. We talked about T. Will. I mean, he was so massive for Michigan on Monday in the win, and he's been huge all season long. Unfortunately, it just wasn't quite there for him today. 8 points, 3 of 10 shooting. It goes to show you the progression he has made to where you see him with 8 points and realize that it was nowhere close to his night. That shows you the growth he's made in other games.
Yeah, well, you definitely don't want to put that word struggle out in the air right now. You know, something that T. Will would have to overcome and bounce back. You got another game on Tuesday. You get back to practice, watch a little film. Hey, and it's time to get back and try to get this thing back on the right track. I know you got a big foe in Purdue, but, hey, the schedule's the schedule. And tell you what, going into that environment and finding a way to win a ball game, it will go a long way for the Wolverines.
And let's name today's Achiever of the Game, brought to you by Michigan Student Aid. We talked about it down the stretch during the broadcast. Harris Reed Jr., his first career 20-point game, right at that marker, 8 of 10 shooting, 5 rebounds in 31 minutes. And just how he varied the way he scored, the way he attacked the basket, the way he finished, I was really impressed.
Yeah, I was impressed. And I think, you know, when you think of Harris Reed Jr., you got to think of him catching the ball first and then getting comfortable with making a move and finishing. And I think he put all that together here today, and he shined. I mean, his team didn't win. It really means nothing, but from a positive standpoint, I think it's something confidence-wise that he can build on going forward.
So Harris Reed Jr., today's Achiever of the Game, brought to you by Michigan Student Aid. It's a game changer. Michigan falls here tonight 88-73 to the Illinois Fighting Illini. Much more to do on the post-game show. Rob Joyce has the highlight segment, the stats, the out-of-town scoreboard check. We'll catch up with head coach Juwan Howard. All that to come as the Wolverines fall by 15. This is Michigan basketball from Learfield.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the
air. Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You gotta have good internet. Like super fast, extra reliable Internet 1 gig from WOW for just $50 a month. Choose your perfect plan today at Wowway.com. And for a limited time, get a free modem for a year and $200 on us. Limited to new customers with auto pay and paperless billing. Subject to change. Terms and data limits apply. Taxes and fees extra.
This is your home for the Hometown Call, the Michigan Sports Network from Learfield.
This is University of Michigan basketball live on WWJ.
Stay with WWJ all through the work week, from your Monday morning tip-off to the final buzzer on Friday.
With live, local news, and traffic and AccuWeather updates every 10 minutes on the 8s.
On your radio, online at WWJNewsRadio.com.
And on your smartphone with the free Odyssey app.
Detroit's news, weather, and traffic station.
WWJ, News Radio 950. Depend on us.
At Progressive, we love sports and saving you money, so we bundled them together.
2 seconds left on the clock, third field goal range, and it looks like he's going to go with a 5-iron. No, wait. The quarterback is skating back on the ice. He's talking with his caddy. They're pulling the goalie. He skates off the fairway as the kicker lines off his putt. It's a breakaway. They bundled their home and auto insurance with Progressive. Touchdown savings, birdie goal.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Michigan falls tonight at home to Illinois, 88-73. Time now to take a final check of the numbers. Very similar offensive numbers from both teams tonight. In fact, nearly identical. Michigan, 30 of 63 shooting. Illinois, 30 of 62. So essentially the same field goal percentage-wise. Differences, three-pointers. Illinois made 6 to Michigan's 3. Wolverines just 3 of 13 from beyond the arc tonight after making 12 in the win over Ohio State back on Monday. And then free throws, a big difference. Michigan, 10 out of 12. Illini, 22 out of 30, so plus 12 from the free throw line and plus 9 from the long line. Turnovers, 9 for Michigan, 8 after halftime, 6 for Illinois. Illini plus 4 points off turnovers, 13-9. You heard the guys mention minus 10 on the glass for the Maize and Blue tonight. Illinois out-rebounding Michigan 39-29, turning those into 16 second-chance points with 13 offensive rebounds. Points in the paint, even 42-38. Fast break points, 11-2 in favor of Illinois. 9 steals for the Illini tonight, made up all 9 Michigan turnovers, as a matter of fact. Michigan had just 1 takeaway. We were tied twice. There was 1 lead change. Michigan led 2-0, and then the Illini went on an 11-0 run, and that was that. Individually, Michigan led tonight in scoring by Terrace Reed Jr., 20 points on 8 of 10 shooting, 5 rebounds. Olivier Kamwa finishing in double figures. He had 16 points on 6 of 13 shooting, and then 14 points, 6 assists for Doug McDaniel. No other Michigan player in double figures tonight. Terrence Williams the second, 8 points, 3 of 10 from the floor, 7 for Jalen Llewellyn off the bench, and then 4 apiece for Will Cheddar and Damari Burnett to cap the scoring. 5 Illini finish in double figures tonight, including a couple of double-doubles. Coleman Hawkins, 21 points and 10 rebounds, and then Quincy Guerrier, 16 points, 14 boards, a game high, 15 points on just 5 of 14 for Marcus Damask, 15 for Ty Rogers, and then off the bench, Justin Harmon had 11. Michigan trailed 37-36 at the half. The Illini put up 51 second-half points, outscoring Michigan by 14 after halftime. And the Fighting Illini win by 15, 88-73. More post-game coverage coming. Run through the highlights here from head coach Juwan Howard and more as you listen to Michigan basketball from Learfield.
Hometown feel and big-time winning. That's Saginaw Eagles Landing, the place where everyone greets you with smile after smile. In the casino, at the restaurants, or in the hotel, this is a getaway that makes you feel right at home. We've got hundreds of slots, great food, and a comfy place to stay. So come on in and see what the good times are all about. Saginaw Eagles Landing Casino and Hotel. Real fun, real friendly. Visit saginaw-eagleslanding.com for complete rules and details.
Are you ready? Ready to find the right care that works for you? Care that connects you to what you need, anytime, anywhere, and fits best with your lifestyle? Whether it's in person or in your pajamas, online or over the phone, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan connects you to the care you need when you need it most. With the largest network of doctors and hospitals, an easy-to-use mobile app, and a 24-hour nurse line. Because we're always ready to help. Learn more about Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan at bcbsm.com.
Around here, we're for competitors only.
Bounce feet up ahead, Williams, 1 dribble layup, reverse style, it's good and a foul!
This is Michigan basketball from Learfield.
Basketball season is here, and that means it's time to follow all of the excitement at the Pretzel Bell, an Ann Arbor institution featuring traditional American comfort food, including favorites like our Varsity Burger, Detroit-style pizza, hot wings, and our famous soft pretzel. Enjoy artisan cocktails, local craft beers, and an extensive wine collection. Ring the bell for your birthday, host a private event in our captain's room, or celebrate a Michigan win in our downstairs sports bar. Whatever the occasion, Pretzel Bell is Ann Arbor's hometown favorite.
Feel the sun on your face and enjoy the ride in a brand new Silverado from your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. With 9 models to choose from, Silverado is the perfect tool for all your jobs. And with features like the most functional bed of any pickup or the available multi-flex tailgate, you'll always be Silverado strong. Whatever road you choose to travel, Silverado will take you there. Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
Illinois 88, Michigan 73, the final tonight from Chrysler. Time now to take a look at the highlights from this one. Michigan trying to notch its first win of the year against a ranked opponent, welcoming in the 14th ranked Fighting Illini. Wolverines scored first on a Terrace Reed bucket on the game's opening possession. It was 2-0 Michigan. Turns out that would be the Wolverines' only lead tonight because that were the only points for the Maize and Blue for a while. In over 4 minutes, a scoring drought happened, allowing Illinois to jump out to a quick early lead it ultimately wouldn't relinquish.
Right corner 3-ball look. Luke Goody no good, but the follow jam by Quincy Guerrier. And Illinois is up 11-2, 15:25 left first half.
Yeah, not the start you want if you're the Wolverines.
Capper an 11-0 Illinois run. 5 minutes in, it's 11-2. So a slow start for Michigan, but it would settle in. Never did get down double digits in the first half. And slowly but surely started to chip away at that deficit.
At the point, Kamwa, left alone, shoots a 3, bangs it down. Kamwa had that there for 3 or 4 seconds. Danger wasn't contesting. Kamwa shot it right between his eyes.
Made it a 5-point game midway through the first half. It was cut to 3, 20-17. Michigan briefly made it a 1-point game, just couldn't string enough stops together to tie or take the lead. That'd be a theme throughout the night. Illini would go on a slight surge after that, pushing things back up to 6. And again, Wolverines stay within striking distance. 5 minutes to halftime. It's 27-25. The lead for Illinois lived between 2 and 6 points for the vast majority of the first half. In fact, from the 11.5-minute mark onward, that was the Michigan deficit. 2 to 6 points, at least until the final minute, when the Wolverines created a chance to tie in tonight's Call the Game, brought to you by the experts at University of Michigan Health.
Now right side, Llewellyn. Skip it in, Kamwa. One-on-one against Damask. 3 left-handed bounces. Finds Llewellyn, right point. Rain-making 3. It's good! And a foul! Chance to tie it at the line! On a rain or maybe snow-making 3 from Jalen Llewellyn.
Today's Call the Game brought to you by University of Michigan Health. There's a difference between an answer and a Michigan answer. To learn more about Michigan's best hospital, visit MichiganAnswers.com. Llewellyn would have missed the free throw that would have tied it, capped the first half scoring. And after being down 9 early on, the Wolverines trailed by a single point at the break, 37-36. 90 seconds after halftime would finally tie the game on a Doug McDaniel layup to make it 38-all. The tie lasted all of 7 seconds. Ty Rogers went down the other end and made a layup, and similar to the first half, that was enough to get Illinois off and running.
Left point to Guerrier again. Between the legs, dribble on Burnett. Now left side, Damask takes it in on Kamwa, spinning, banking, scoring. And Illinois has outscored Michigan 8-2 here in this second half. Timeout, Juwan Howard in Michigan.
Awfully similar to the first half. About 4.5 minutes in, it goes from a close game to a multi-possession game. At that point, it was 45-38. Illinois would find themselves down as many as 8 a few sequences later. And then, just like that, Wolverines would start to chip away once again, just like that first half.
Will Cheddar in for Terrace Reed. Here's McDaniel. Goes up for an alley-oop. The Kamwa caught, laid it in all in one fell swoop. What a move by McDaniel. And Kamwa somehow finished. 1 point Illinois lead. 14 minutes left.
Made it 48-47. Michigan then would get a couple of stops, had 2 chances to take what would have been their first lead since 2-0, and the Wolverines couldn't convert. And once Illinois snapped a 3-minute scoring drought in that time, in the blink of an eye, it negated all of that Michigan work to get it down to 1 point. The Illini get a 3-point play, then a 3-pointer. Suddenly it's back up to 7. A fast break dunk, it's up to 9. Then out of nowhere, in under a minute and a half, Michigan goes from down 1 to down double digits.
Left wing Cheddar. Skip it in, Kamwa. Goes up for the jam, and Damask swatted it away. Just his 7th block of the year. Now Rogers goes up and scores it with a right-hand layup on the right block. 58-47. My goodness.
A 10-0 run in 75 seconds turns a 1-point game into a 58-47 deficit with 11:30 left. Fast forward 3 minutes, it's up to 14. At the under 8, it's a 16-point game. Michigan would try and show signs of life. Terrace Reed, a couple of quick buckets, including an alley-oop. Consecutive jug makes. 5 minutes to go. It's down to 10, 71-61. A T. Reed 3-point play makes it a 9-point game with 3 minutes to play. And that 9 points as close as Michigan would get. Ultimately, a 17-2 run that spanned 5 minutes is the difference. Illinois wins by 15, 88-73. The postgame show continues. We'll get Juwan Howard's postgame thoughts next as you listen to Wolverine basketball from Learfield.
For over a century, Michigan Medicine has been on a mission to bring Michigan answers to patients and families across Michigan and beyond. It's why University of Michigan Health is honored to have been named Michigan's #1 hospital once again by U.S. News & World Report, and to have been named year after year to the prestigious honor roll of the nation's top hospitals. If you need a Michigan answer in your life, think Michigan Medicine and visit MichiganAnswers.com.